Southern Union and majored in radiology technology. Her favorite scripture is Matthew 6:34. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Miss Emmy Moore. Mr. David Ortiz Ramirez. David is the son of David Walters and Rosalba Ramirez. He has played football at ACA for 6 years. He plans to attend college and major in computer science. His favorite scripture is Psalm 23:4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Mr. David Ortiz Ramirez. Mr. Graydon Roberts. Grady is the son of Josh and Kristen Roberts. He's played football at ACA for 5 years. He plans to attend college and major in finance and ministry. His favorite scripture is Romans 8:37-39. Yet in all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other created thing shall be able to separate us from the love of God, which is in Christ Jesus. Mr. Graydon Roberts. Mr. Jordan Sanders. Jordan is the son of Alexis Sanders, Robert Thomas, and Jackie Justice. He's played football at ACA for 2 years. He plans to attend college and major in informational technology. His favorite scripture is Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you or forsake you. Mr. Jordan Sanders. Miss Erin Simmons. Erin is the daughter of Cordelia and Ronald Simmons. She has been a member of the hydration team at ACA for 3 years. She plans to attend Pathway to the Plains, majoring in sports management. Her favorite scripture is Proverbs 3:15. She is more precious than rubies. Nothing you can compare with her. Miss Erin Simmons. Mr. Bryant Swindle. Bryant is the son of Jeremy and Jessica Swindle. He's played football at ACA for 6 years. He plans to attend Lipscomb University and major in physical therapy. His favorite scripture is Romans 8:38-39. For I am persuaded that neither death nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other created thing shall be able to separate us from the love of God which is in Christ Jesus. Amen. Mr. Brian Swindle. Miss Catherine Teal. Catherine is the daughter of Jason and Ashley Teal. She's been a member of the hydration team at ACA for 6 years, co-captain for 1 year, and captain for 2 years. She plans to attend Auburn University and major in nursing. Her favorite scripture is Ephesians 3:20. God can do much, and much more than anything we can ask or imagine. Miss Catherine Teal. Mr. Eli Walker. Eli is the son of Jason and Rhonda Walker. He's played football at ACA for 6 years. He plans to attend Troy University and major in business. His favorite scripture is Revelations 3:20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come into him and dine with him, and he will with me. Mr. Eli Walker. Mr. A.C. Walters. A.C. is the son of Chanel Ellis and Darrell Walters. He has played football at ACA for 6 years. He plans to play football at Troy University and major in computer science. His favorite scripture is 1 Timothy 4:8. For physical training is of some value, but godliness has value for all things, holding promise for both the present life and the life to come. Mr. A.C. Walters. Mr. Broderick Williams. Broderick is the son of Roderick and Angela Williams. He's played football at ACA for 2 years. He plans to attend Troy University and major in civil engineering. His favorite scripture is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Mr. Broderick Williams. Mr. Tyson Summers. Tyson is the son of Michael and Valerie favorite scripture is Matthew 6:34. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Mr. Tyson Summers. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for all of our senior football players and hydration team. Seniors and families, please make your way to the 50-yard line for a group photo. And now, our 2024-2025 seniors from the marching band, color guard, and cheer. First, our marching band seniors. Miss Katie Belcher. Katie is the granddaughter of Pam Belcher and the daughter of DJ Belcher. She's participated in the marching band at ACA for 4 years. She plans to attend Troy University and major in graphic design with a minor in business. Her favorite scripture is Revelation 22:21. The grace of the Lord Jesus be with you and be with God's people. Amen. Miss Katie Belcher. Miss Janie Henderson. Janie is the daughter of Joshua Henderson. She has participated in the marching band at ACA for 5 years. She plans to attend Faulkner University and major in pediatric occupational therapy. Her favorite scripture is Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Miss Janie Henderson. Miss Abigail Osorio. Abigail is the daughter of Ivan Osorio and Aleda Vasquez. She has participated in the marching band at ACA for 3 years. She plans to attend UAB and major in chemistry. Her favorite scripture is Romans 12:12. Rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in prayer. Miss Abigail Osorio. Mr. Connor Smith. Connor is the son of Michael and Melinda Smith. He has participated in the marching band at ACA for 5 years. He plans to attend Auburn University and major in mechanical engineering. His favorite scripture is Romans 1:16-17. For I am not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God that brings salvation to everyone who believes, first to the Jews, then to the Gentiles. For the gospel of righteousness of God is revealed. For righteousness that is by faith, from first to last, our senior cheerleaders. Miss Caroline Adams. Caroline is the daughter of Lauren Adams and Carl and Stephanie Adams. She has been a cheerleader at ACA for 2 years. She plans to attend Huntington College and major in pre-nursing. Her favorite scripture is 1 Corinthians 16:14. Let all that you do be done in love. Miss Caroline Adams. Miss Autumn Jackson. Autumn is the daughter of Fred and Carla Jackson. She has been a cheerleader at ACA for 4 years. She plans to attend Troy University and major in exercise science to become a physical therapist. Her favorite scripture is 2 Chronicles 15:7. But as for you, be strong and do not give up, for your work will be rewarded. Miss Autumn Jackson. Miss Katerika Talley. Katerika is the daughter of Kenesha and Antoine Perkins and the late Terry Talley. She has attended ACA and been a cheerleader there for 4 years. She plans to attend the University of South Alabama and major in nursing. Her favorite scripture is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Miss Katerika Talley. Miss Alyssa Valentine. Alyssa is the daughter of Shay and Brandon Dixon. She's been a cheerleader at ACA for 4 years. She plans to attend the University of Alabama and become an orthopedic physician assistant. Her favorite scripture is 1 Timothy 4:12. Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. Miss Alyssa Valentine. Miss Samaya Wynn. Samaya is the daughter of Leandra Wynn and Howard Mason. She's been a cheerleader at ACA for 3 years. She plans to attend the University of Alabama and major in biology on a pre-professional course for pre-dental. Her favorite scripture is Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave nor forsake you. Miss Samaya Wynn. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for all the senior members of the marching band, color guard, and cheer. Seniors and families, please make your way to the 50-yard line for a group photo.
Good evening and welcome to Billy D. Hillier Field over here at Faulkner University, the home field for Alabama Christian Academy tonight. I'm Adam Donaldson. Excuse me as I trip over my words. I just read 16 pages of script for senior night. To my left is Randy Holman. We'll be bringing the game to you tonight via Facebook Live. ACA will be playing Montgomery Academy, crosstown rival tonight in a region game. Big game for both Eagles. Big game as it's a rivalry game as well. So, Randy, we've got a treat for us tonight. First of all, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
You were in the co-captain seat tonight as Ben is away for assignment, and we're just going to stumble our way through this thing, have a little fun.
We will make whatever we can make out of it.
Yes.
So, y'all been trying to get me on this mic for a while now, and finally it came to pass.
Money talks, doesn't it, Randy?
That's it.
As you're aware, we broadcast last week from Slocum High School. We had a very special sponsor, a group of sponsors, as we traveled down there. Our sponsor actually brought us back snacks, coffee, and that sort of thing to keep us awake on our drive back from Slocum. So we're appreciative for that. We thought the coolest way to recognize that would be to bring those guys here. Let's give them a little bit of airtime. Let's let everybody know who they are. Everybody knows who Adams Drugs is. Everybody knows who Pate Landscape is. Everybody knows who Mossy Oak Properties, Chappie's Deli. But nobody knows Bryson Gates.
They'll get to meet them tonight.
They get to meet them tonight. So, boys, y'all gather around. Let's introduce yourself. Tell me your name.
Bryce.
Bryce. That's Bryce Allen. What's your name?
Gates.
And that is Gates Allen. Bryce and Gates were our sponsors last week to bring us home from the Slocum game. And we're going to do a little Q&A with them. We're going to ask grade and teacher and favorite subject, and then we're going to get into a little pick 'em for this weekend. All right, Gates, you first. What grade are you in, bud?
Second.
Second grade. Who's your teacher?
Miss Donaldson.
Miss Donaldson. I've heard she's a pretty good teacher. What do you think?
Yep.
What's your favorite subject in there?
Math.
Math. I gotcha. Now, if you were to say your favorite sport, is it ping pong or tennis?
Ping pong.
Ping pong. Okay. But you like to play. What's your favorite sport?
Baseball.
Baseball. That's what I'm talking about. All right, Bryce, come in here. What grade are you in, bud?
Fourth.
Fourth grade. Who's your teacher?
Miss Weed.
Miss Weed. Fun fact, her mom taught me when I was in the fourth grade. Third grade. I think that's right. All right. What's your favorite subject with Miss Weed?
History.
History. How about that? What gets you fired up about history?
Getting to learn the history.
Yeah, oh, well, makes sense. Makes sense. All right. And so what's your favorite sport?
Baseball.
That's what I figured. I've seen you boys on the diamond a pretty good bit. Dirty pants and all, right? All right. So we're here for the ACA MA game tonight, right? Give me your prediction, Gates. What's going to happen?
ACA's going to win.
They're going to win. Tell me how. Anything special you know? You got inside track? No? What about you, Bryce?
They're going to win by 15 points.
15 points. What's AC and David going to do tonight?
Score 5 touchdowns.
That's what I'm talking about. 5 touchdowns. Now, what about tomorrow? All right. I know you guys are Auburn fans, but Alabama plays Missouri. You want to pick a game there? Gates, who you think is going to win, Alabama or Missouri?
Missouri.
Oh, wow. All right.
Alabama.
Okay, Bryce, more realistic. Very nice. Very nice. Well, guys, we appreciate you coming by. We know you got a lot of cheering to do down there. Y'all got any Skittles, any candy, any Cokes? Oh, Bryce would like to tell us what his favorite player is. What's your favorite player for the ACA Eagles?
Tyson Summers.
Tyson Summers. Tell me why.
He's a good kicker.
He's a good kicker. You're right. He's a good young man, too. What about you, Bryce?
AC.
AC. Why is that? Because he's chiseled out of stone?
He's very good at breaking tackles.
He is very good at breaking tackles. You're right. You're right. Well, good deal, boys. Well, y'all go back and find your seats. Looks like you got a good escort to get you back down there. We appreciate you coming up here.
Thanks for coming, guys, and thanks for sponsoring last week.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys.
All right. So now we got the band playing out here. Looks like we're ready to play a home game at John Mark Stallings Field here at Faulkner campus. Alabama Christian Academy Eagles versus the Montgomery Academy Eagles.
Randy, we do pregame. We normally start before 6 minutes before kick. Real quick, let me recap. I talked with Coach Summers earlier this afternoon to kind of get the skinny on tonight. You can imagine what our focus is defensively against these guys. They're big. MA's big. They bring a lot of size. They bring a lot of athleticism. They're fast. They can get in space, and they're dangerous. So you can imagine what our objective is to absolutely provide support over the top to prevent them from getting the big plays. I think our intention is to make them run. And I asked Coach Summers, I said, what's our scheme? Because to do that, we got to put a lot of pressure on the quarterback. We've obviously got to get our defensive backs covering the receivers well. And just like we talked about before we came on the air, he has got specific blitz packages that he's put together for tonight, depending on how MA lines up. So if MA shows one scheme offensively, we're prepared to put a blitz package in on the fly for whatever they throw at us. they're willing to take the underneath routes, the 5 and 7 yards. The objective there is going to be to bring them down, though, so we got to stop them. Interesting fact, Randy, you know this. MA lost to Wicksburg.
They did.
They lost to Wicksburg, who we didn't have much trouble with. You know, we stumbled early, getting our composure, and seemed to have a pretty easy night following that. So it'll be interesting to see how we match up. Size-wise on the line, they outmatch us every man. So it is a heart challenge tonight. It's a heart battle, and we know that. This game, as far as playoff implications for us, has no bearing. We're going to be a 4 seed, whether we win tonight, whether we lose tonight. But I'll promise you, if you poll the audience down there with the maroon jerseys, I'll promise you it means more than just a 4 seed tonight.
Well, you speaking as an alumni, I can probably relate to that a little bit.
Yes, yes.
You're gonna, know that feeling a little bit when you're playing an in-town rival that you have a lot of history with. So it's big game for both the Alabama Christian Academy Eagles and the Montgomery Academy Eagles. So.
Yeah, to say the least. We grew up playing MA the whole time I was at ACA. So it's always a special night when you get to play one of your crosstown rivals. Years ago we were the Capital City Conference. So within the city we had our own region of sorts formed. So the competition was there. Since then, schools have grown, schools have decreased in size. So it's been fun to keep this rivalry renewed. There's some of the schools that we don't play anymore. MA is one of those that we do. Last year, you remember we were there at Montgomery Academy. We came out a winner there. Looking for a similar deal here as we see the coin toss. We've got all the seniors are lined up on the near hash as captains. Then we've got our traditional captains out there for the coin toss. I look for us offensively to do much of the same. One thing Coach Summers alluded to, Randy, was that we've got a rhythm on offense. We want to maintain that rhythm and see if we can't just keep the ball rolling there. We scored a lot of points in 2 weeks. It is.
And talking about us beating them last year, this is actually 3 years in a row that we have beat Montgomery Academy. So if these seniors can come out here on senior night and get another win, they will have not lost to Montgomery Academy in their varsity career. So, that says a lot when it's a big rival. So.
That's exactly right. Looks like MA has won the toss. They're electing to receive, and we'll defer to the second half. Some of the stats that we saw last week, ACA 71, Slocum 38. And you say 71 points. Yeah, that is right. The debate's over. The record is now 71. The record is now 71. Let's see. Rushing, David Ortiz-Ramirez, 7 carries, 198 yards. Teelan Long, 1 carry, 58 yards. Ethan Dabney, 5 carries, 27 yards. David Ortiz-Ramirez had 5 touchdowns on those 7 carries. Teelan Long had 1 carry, 1 touchdown. Unbelievable rushing numbers. And even his passing, Christian Snipes was 10 of 16, 199 yards, 2 touchdowns. A.C. Walters had 6 catches for 182 yards. Defensively, the hits just keep coming. Jackson Burton, 6 tackles. Levi Summers, 6 tackles, 1 interception. Makai Gardner, 5 tackles, 1 sack. Just unbelievable. We do have some stats as far as the MA guys go. Last week, their quarterback was 7 of 11 for 281 yards and 4 touchdowns. That ought to tell you they move the ball quick. They move the ball explosively on long plays. Their wide receiver, number 2, DJ Vinson, we'll hear a lot of him tonight. He had 3 catches last week, Randy, for 222 yards and 3 touchdowns.
So just for clarity, that's 70-plus yards per reception on average.
So if they took the kickoff as a touchback, 3 times they threw to him and scored on every one. So that's the kind of explosiveness that I think we're going to try to prevent that MA is capable of tonight. So it'll be fun to watch to see how we combat that. Some of their key players, like we mentioned, number 2, DJ Vinson, he's a senior wide receiver. Their quarterback, just a freshman. Reed McBride, number 12, just a freshman. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out once we get our blitz packages put together. We're going to step away here. We're going to have the prayer as well as the national anthem. All right, Randy, we've got the national anthem out of the way. We got the prayer out of the way. We're ready for some football. What are your feelings before we get to the kick here?
Well, I think it's going to be a matter of slowing down their offense. Like I said, you talked to Coach Summers. I talked to another coach up here earlier, and, they expect a lot of their offense to run through number 2, Derek Vinson, a lot of it to run through number 13, Jarrett Friendly. Mac Benefield, number 3, is kind of their running back, also plays some wide receiver. And then their freshman quarterback, Reed McBride, is a good quarterback. He's proved to be pretty good as a freshman. So I think it's going to be a matter of us slowing down their offense as much as we can. And, throughout this year we've looked to have been able to score points. And so whether we can score with them or not, it'll be interesting. So And I do want to throw this in before we kick. I talked to Ben Russell earlier today since he wasn't going to be here.
Yeah.
And he did want me to say that he predicts that ACA is going to win by 13 tonight.
He makes that prediction and then he leaves us.
That's it.
Come on, Ben. No, if you ask the coaches what's going to happen, I mean, they believe it in their soul that this is our destiny to win this game. So it'll be a lot of fun. They got a lot of emotion riding on this. And David Johnson is here. There's the kick. What a bounding onside kick.
Good
My
bounce.
goodness. Ball's still loose. Looks like everybody's going to pick it up. What's that, the 21, 22-yard line, Randy?
That's 21-22. I like it. David Ortiz Ramirez in on that tackle. So
Very nice. Very nice. All right, so MA from our right to our left is going to be starting their drive. Looks like about the 21.5-yard line. First and 10. They'll be working from our right to our left on the near hash here. And we'll see how this goes. We'll see how the formation lines up here.
Just to go ahead and prepare everybody that's just tuning in, Ben Russell is not with us tonight. He had to be out on assignment. So it's Adam Donaldson, Randy Holman here trying to get this thing going. And, normally I'm keeping the stats on. So tonight I'm not so sure how good the stats will be.
Well, hey, we'll stumble our way through it. There's number 12 rolling out. Looks straight for number 2. Play's going to be good for
about 16 yards.
Yeah, about 16
probably.
yards, out just shy of the 40-yard line to the 39. As a positive, you did see 2 defensive backs on him.
I do expect to see that a lot tonight.
Yeah, it looks like we had him covered and had help over the top. So looks like a flag on the play. Is that a flag down there, Randy?
It does look like it. Looks like they're calling in. Let's see what the call is. Ineligible downfield.
Yeah,
so
very nice. We'll take it.
That's nice for ACA. I'm going to have to remember not to say the Eagles. Tomorrow,
Yes. The flag looked very small out there, almost like it never exploded when he threw it. So.
Well, I just got caught up in talking tonight.
No doubt.
Just
doubt.
not used to that on Friday nights.
That's
anymore,
right.
So.
First and 15. We'll call it from the 17-yard line. Same scenario here. You got trips right. Handoff's number 3, working around end. He stopped there. Short gain. Looks like they've got him for about 2 yards to about the 20-yard line.
Looks like Jackson Burton in on that tackle. He gets up a little fired up.
How can you tell he made the tackle? Jackson, that good player, good game last week. Good to see him fired up. It's a good stop right there. That was one thing, too. Like you mentioned, number 3 is going to line up in the backfield. He's also going to slide out as a receiver, too. So glad that we're seeing both sides of the ball there, pass and throw. Second down and 11 here from the 21. They keep shifting these guys left to right. There's a misdirection. Got a lot of pressure on him.
There we go.
He's sacked. Randy. That's back at the 14-yard line.
Number 33.
Is that Jaden McElrath?
And number 34, Michael Merritt in on that sack.
And they both came from the same side, and that's one thing Summers alluded to before we started. Look for the blitz from the left side. So this right-handed quarterback, if we can bring the pressure from our left side, his right side, pose a lot of pressure. You saw it right there.
Yep.
Great play. Good scheme defensively.
They had DJ Vincent man on man, and they just didn't have enough time to get him the ball.
No time. Tough to throw the ball when you can't see where you're going to throw it.
That is true.
All right, so we're third and call it 17. From the 15-yard line, it's going to be a handoff to number 4. He's through the line, Randy. He's got some space.
And he picked up a first down.
Yeah.
And
looks like the ball popped out late. They're going to say he kept possession there. First down there at the 37-yard line.
Levi Summers with that tackle right there, which I think probably saved a touchdown because he had a lot of green grass. He
did. And I guess oddly, Randy, that's what we want to happen is them to run the ball to try to slow this game down just a little bit. They're going to do it again. Handoff is to number 3. He's coming through the line. Number 5 there, ACA, on the tackle. Brings him down there about the 45-yard line.
Makai Gardner.
Yeah, Makai
nice
Gardner.
Tackle right there.
He's picking up where he left off last week. So good for Makai to see him back going.
And if you notice, every time, our safety is 10, 15 yards deep. We're making sure that we're trying to keep them honest.
Yeah, and the formation that Montgomery Academy is running, you don't know. It's almost a zone read to both sides.
There we go. Good pressure right there.
Yes, good
Tackle
penetration.
for no loss.
Yes.
For no gain, I'm sorry.
I'll take no gain or no loss.
I will too.
Yeah, good penetration there. Stopped him there at the line. Going to bring up a pretty crucial third down. I would say probably this area of the field will be 4-down territory. Going to be from the 44-yard line. Call it a 3rd and 3.
And you notice they're going with a lot of tempo here, trying to a lot of shifts, a lot of movement, trying to get us off balance. And let's see what we can do.
Looks like we got somewhat man-to-man coverage out here on both sides.
We hit him at the line.
Yeah, looks like they're going to push to get the first down. Met him right there at the first down marker. Looked like we had him stopped, and then their hips came in and pushed him forward.
Benefield did a good job right there of keeping his legs moving and pick up the first down.
Yeah, he's a tough tackle anyway, but to continue to drive like that got him that first down. Looks like 1st and 10 from the 48 on their own side of the field still. We got 8.5 minutes left. I think we've done what we wanted to. They haven't scored yet, Randy. I don't think most teams this year could say that.
That's what we said. If we can slow them down a little bit, hand off to Benefield again off the right side. He's got room.
Yeah.
Pick up a first down, about 11-yard gain right there.
Looks like we had 2 on the far right end that were all-out blitz. The zone read, he went with the handoff. I guess it's a give and take, Randy. Either you're going to load the box towards the middle of the line there to expect the run, or you're going to put your rushers out, and it's just a gamble. It looked like we gambled the wrong way there, but still, we only allowed just a first down right there, so it's on our side of the field at the 41 now.
And I think, realistically, this team is known to hit big pass plays, big chunk plays in the past, so we're really keying on that a lot, if you can tell, and so they're going to pick up some big rushes and get a first down here and there.
That's right. Reed McBride there on the quarterback keep. Looks like he stopped for no gain. Still going to be 2nd down and 10 there at the 41. That is one thing that Summers alluded to as well, that McBride has great feet under him. Got a great presence of mind of his pocket and his ability to run. So I like that he tried his first one and there was nothing there.
I do too, because, running quarterbacks, athletic quarterbacks have given us problems at times this year.
They're tough.
So that's good that we were able to make that stop.
Got man in motion, slide to the right. Looks like they're looking for
DJ Vincent.
DJ Vincent. There he is. He's open. He was covered. He had coverage, so he was pushed out of bounds.
TJ married in coverage and was there to make the tackle. So,
that's right.
About a 14-yard gain.
That's right. Looks like it's going to be 1st and 10 from our 27-yard line. One thing Summers alluded to as well, Randy, we mentioned this before the show, look for some turnovers. Said they're not the best at ball control, so the more attempts they have on plays like this, the better chance we have to actually get a turnover. There's your pass on a little short wheel-looking route. Yeah, incomplete.
Wow.
Yeah, nice coverage there.
That was Jordan Sanders, number 15, in coverage right there. So, he's had a good year this year in coverage, playing cornerback. So.
Jordan plays twice his size, Randy.
We're going to need him to play twice his size tonight.
Yes. Look like him and Cooper Milner were over there locking down that right side. It was a good play. Number 4 came out of the backfield there. All right.
And just for, number 4, number 2, a lot of height on these kids for MA. So.
Big boys. That's another good stop there. Had a little handoff to the left side.
Pick up a 2.
Yeah, pick up a 2.
I like it. 3rd and 8.
Yeah, good play. This is a little more of the what we're looking for, the 3rd and longs to try to make it a 4th down. We'll give up the 3 and 4. We just don't want to give up the 74 if we can help it. So let's see what would dial up here defensively. Look like we're expecting the pass. We've got 3 on the line. Linebackers pull back. There's the pass formation. He's going all the way. He's going to the end zone. Overthrown.
Incomplete.
Yeah, great coverage there. Number 4, T.J. Merritt, had him totally locked down. big a fella as he is over there, talking about Derek Vinson or DJ Vinson, T.J. Merritt's sizing him up pound for pound, inch for inch. So kudos, T.J. Good job. 4th and 8 yards.
He did 4th and 8. He did a good job of jamming him at the line, too.
Absolutely,
He had trouble getting off that jam, and that kind of caused him to be short on that throw that caused the overthrow.
Turned his head around, too, as the ball got there to prevent the PI, so that was a nice job. All right, big 4th down. The crowd, wow, student body hadn't heard them this loud all night. They're into it.
They're ready for this 4th down stop right here.
McBride's rolling out. He's got a man. Oh, nice. Cooper Milner. Wow, what a play.
Cooper Milner.
Deflection looked like the pass was intended for Brady and Gordon. Cooper Milner just absolutely overplayed and pass breakup. That's going to be a turnover of downs, Randy. That's exactly what we're looking for on that big 4th down right there.
It's a great way to start. They had the ball first. We know their offense is dynamic.
Yeah.
We're able to stop them, come away. Now let's see what our offense can do.
Yeah, we talked about this, I think, in a little bit in pregame. That stop on defense, we joked. We said, let's get 4 stops tonight and see what happens. We talked to Jeff Taggart before. We said these defensive stops is what will spark our offense, and let's see if we can get going here.
Got a lot of movement.
Got a major shift to the right side there.
Unusual alignment for us.
Got AC in the Wildcat. Wow. Okay.
About 9 yards, 10 yards.
Yeah, looks like they're going to give him 10. That's a great statement run right there. He just ran slap over him.
He did.
AC brought his.
He found a little bit of a crease and just lowered his head and got there.
Yeah, got his work britches on tonight. I like it. All right, looks like Snipes is back in. AC is going to go far left. Jackson Burton going far left.
Bryant Swindle and
that's right, Bryant Swindle near to us. Got David Ortiz Ramirez in the backfield, flanking Snipes to his left. Handoff's going to be to David, and wow, here he goes. There's another 12, 13-yard run, first down.
Right there, I like it.
These boys showed up to play, looks like, Randy.
They did.
And we're doing nothing but running it straight up the middle, putting it on them. So if you want to see an outmatched line, look at us versus them. And we're cramming it down. I don't want to say cramming it down their throat. It seems a little bit aggressive this early, but you know what I mean.
We're going to hope later on we can say that.
Drew them off sides. There you go.
It's a good one. We're going to be first and 5 from about the 48.
That's right,
so
on MA side.
Yeah, on MA side. So.
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't expect, Randy. First 2 plays was it'd be run plays up the middle. I think those are statement plays. If you want to see what the game means to this coaching staff and these players, just follow the play calls, boys.
I do think we plan to kind of open it up, establish the run, establish some underneath, and that way we can open it up for some deep shots here later on.
I think so. Interesting formation here. So we got some stacks down towards us. There goes David again. Breaking tackles, still on his feet, Randy.
Oh, and he's
got space. He's got the end down to the 25-yard line. Still on his feet, down to the 15. Good gracious, Randy. He's down at the 13-yard line. Have a run, why don't you?
34-yard run right there.
How many tackles? Did you count the tackles?
I couldn't count that high.
Good gracious. Looked like 7 or 8 tackles he broke on a tremendous run there. Puts us down in the red zone. Looks like we're going to be 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line of MA. Again, incredible run. Just your standard looked like a little delay handoff right there, and he just went straight up the middle.
He did, and he just cut it back. He found a lane and went with it. A great run.
We're going to blow it dead here. Looks like that was a Wildcat formation. Going to be offsides.
Offsides on Montgomery Academy.
Yeah, offsides on Montgomery Academy.
Great.
We'll take it. Spot is 5.
Yeah, another 1st and 5.
Chain gang telepathically knew that was the call and already had the the down marker set over there. Shout out to the boys running the chains, Howman and company. So it'll be 1st and 5 from about the 9-yard line here.
See if we go back to that Wildcat formation here. We do.
Yeah, looks like AC. Yeah, got David Ortiz flanking his left there.
He's going to take it left and cut it back and pick up about 2 right there.
Yeah, a little short yard. Looked like they were showing right, going left. David Ortiz was his lead blocker there and blocking about 3 guys trying to. So AC just tried to make a man miss.
That's good defense by Montgomery Academy. I almost said the Eagles there. So
Well, you weren't wrong. You weren't wrong. Looks like going to be 2nd and 3 from about the 7-yard line, 7.5. Snipes back in at quarterback. David Ortiz in the backfield, flanking to his right. Got trips right. Snipes are rolling out. Sees a man. He's got him right there. That's a touchdown. AC Walters. Snipes to Walters. 7-yard pass. Give him 6. ACA 6. MA 0. And let's see. We know Tyson is out tonight. Tyson Summers is out tonight.
We didn't have a chance to go over that pregame as the senior night festivities were going on.
That's right.
He is not playing tonight. So
Summers alluded to there'll be a lot of 2-point conversions. So let's see how we line up here. Looks like it will be a 2-point conversion. At least we're showing that. Nope. I see number 2, Bryant Swindle in to kick the extra point.
All right, here we go. Shift out.
Okay. I was questioning what I was seeing out there, Randy.
Gate right here, so everybody spread out crazy.
Going to be a little handoff. There he is. The gap's in the middle. 2-point conversion, good. David Ortiz Ramirez. Very nice. Very nice. So with 4:19 here in the first quarter, Randy, ACA Eagles up 8-0.
I like it.
8-0. Nice drive, a lot of run.
A lot of one pass.
Run.
That's actually what I was about to say.
That's exactly
to
right.
Recap, one pass. We shoved it down their throat.
Yeah.
As I'm going to call it that.
You can quote me.
And then we opened it up a little bit down there at the goal line.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. You want the defense to get fired up. Let your offense go down. This thing builds upon itself. So,
absolutely.
I think that's exactly what we're looking for. Get that momentum on defense with the stop, and to absolutely come out offensively and just sustain an incredible drive. What do we have the ball? 3 minutes there? A little over 3-minute drive?
Sounds right.
So wasn't a long drive, but enough hard work put in by the offense. Should have tired some of those boys down with the run plays we had. Nice little cherry on top with the rollout pass at the end for the touchdown.
So with Tyson Summers not kicking,
yep,
we have number 19, David Johnson, in to kick.
Again, got a little bounding
kicked it straight to number 13 that time. But brought down for not too much gain.
It's going to be out to about the 41, 42-yard line, looks like.
It's number 30, Ladarius Walters, in on that tackle right there.
Oh, 9th grader. Brother of AC. When you stand them side by side, you can see, they're indeed related.
They are, yes.
Something's in the Kool-Aid at Walters' house, and we're going to need to get some. Those boys look different. I think. What is it they say? They're built different.
That's it.
They're built different. All right, MA ball from their 41-yard line. 17 shifting from left to right. Going to be a handoff to number 4. Yeah, he's got a lot of space again, Randy. Still got a lot of space. And he's gone.
And yes, they're not catching him.
He's gone. No. He broke it. Same thing. Right through the middle of the field and just gashed us. Nobody could catch him.
59-yard touchdown right there.
Yeah.
Once he got 10 yards deep, there was nobody left for him to beat. He just outran everybody at that point.
Well, we got what we wanted. They ran the ball. And I think on paper, if you were to look at this matchup, you would say, well, why don't they just run it down their throat? It's exactly what they did. So we'll see. It's kind of a guessing game for us to see whether we're going to defend.
They're going to line up to kick the extra point.
They're kind of moving around. I'm trying to pay attention to them and not what I'm saying. It looks like we're going to have to pick and choose what we defend. I don't know that we can do both.
And there's a fake.
Yeah, a little 2-point conversion run in. Number 4 snuck in there. A little direct snap to the up back. Ties the ball game up at 8-8 here with 8.5 left. But, yeah, defensively, Randy, I guess we're going to have to gamble every snap. Either we're going to pack it for the run or load the ends for the pass. I don't know that we have the manpower to do both. So
we'll sell out one way or the other and hope we guess right.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all you can do. And, hey, that's a great run. We're going to have to tackle.
Yeah,
when we get in space.
Several broken that's right. Several broken tackles right there. So a little bit frustrating. I think probably more of a missed assignment than it was a missed scheme there. So I think we probably had the men in place. But goodness, he's a pretty good-sized fellow running through the line. So we didn't have a whole lot. And then, like you mentioned, once he got out on space, 10 yards in the backfield, nobody was going to catch him.
Nope. And, we were talking about that momentum that we grabbed. I think they just took it right back from us. So let's see how we respond to a little bit of adversity right here.
I guess you're right. All right, MA lines up to kick off. Looks like number 22 for them, Rob Ashworth. It's going to be the kicker, right-footed kicker.
And A.C. Walters and David Ortiz-Ramirez back deep for ACA Eagles.
I would look, Randy, for something a little bit special.
It's fielded at the 2-yard line. He's got
a lot of space, Randy. There's a horse collar right there. Very nice.
Brought down at the 40.
By the kicker. The kicker stayed around and brought him down, horse collared him down at the 40.
It's going to be a 38-yard return plus add on the penalty yards right here.
That'll put us at the 45 MA territory?
Should, yes, that's correct. And that's going to be a great starting position for us.
Yeah, good field position. Great run there. That was the man to beat, was the kicker. I think he made the right decision by trying to horse collar him down, because if he didn't get him, he was nothing but green grass in front of him.
I think you're correct. It's good pursuit by the kicker too.
Yeah.
I always like to see a kicker get in on something.
Yes. Hey, he's going to get his name announced one way or the other, whether it be a flag or a good kick. So kudos to him for hanging in there. All right, the Eagles will take over here, the 45-yard line, working from our left to right of MA territory.
Roger Williams and Jackson Burton down towards the near side, far side. A.C. Walters and Bryant handoff up the middle.
Short gain there.
Yeah, about a 1-yard gain.
Looked like Broderick Williams was coming across the middle there. Was going to be the lead block when the ball was handed off. Just nothing there, nothing doing. A little gain of 1, so 2nd and down and 9 from the 44-yard line. That was the one play that the run wasn't there up the middle. So now it looks like we go to 5 receivers out. Got 3 on the left, 2 on the near side. Got Ortiz in motion.
Pass out to AC.
Yes, pass to AC. AC's going to make a man miss, Randy. My gracious, he's gone.
It's going to be a touchdown.
Wow.
44-yard touchdown pass right there from Christian Snipes.
Unbelievable.
Walters.
Wow. He had a man out there waiting on him, too, and he just, as to quote Ben Russell, he was beat at birth.
He was. He also picked up a good block by Bryant Swindle right
Very
there
nice.
to get around the edge.
Yeah, Bryant had a great edge block out there. Held the block long enough for AC to get around, and once he got it, it was a house call. Touchdown ACA. Nice play. Looks like David Johnson's going to come on to at least show an extra point. I know the poor fellow's nervous as he can be. This is his first kick.
And it's fake.
Broderick Williams just did exactly what MA did.
Broderick Williams with the 2-point conversion rush.
Direct snap to the up back. Broderick Williams just snuck right in. Looked like he was behind Connor Folkalt, some of the big guys up front. Grady Roberts, Cooper Knapp, those guys paving the way.
So now 2 minutes and 55 seconds left in the first quarter. ACA up 16-8.
Are we in for a shootout, Randy?
I think we're going to have to. That's what it looks like.
Somebody call the defenses. I don't know. They showed up. But, hey, we'll take it as long as we're on the upside of things. I want to give a shout-out to our corporate sponsors. We've got Toyota Montgomery, Russell Construction, Mossy Oak Properties, John Lee Paint, Capital Tractor, Pate Landscape, Chappie's Deli, Adams Drugs. Those are the key players that keep this thing rolling for us over at Alabama Christian. Proud to have the partnership we do with those companies and special families. We appreciate all they do for us. All right, Randy. Looks like we're set for another kickoff. Looks like David's going to kick it off again. Interesting to see what we do here, whether he'll put the same top spin on it. It's not like an onside kick because it's going 20 yards, 25 yards down the field.
I mean, it's a good kick. We'll kick same place to number 13.
Oh, no. Good deal. Looks like that was a big fella catching the ball, and all I could see was him getting in space. Looked like 22 Noah Shack in on that stop. So good job, Noah. That a way to wrap him up quick.
Another freshman right there.
Yes. Love to see these young guys contributing, not just playing, but contributing. Looks like we're going to spot it right at the 50-yard line for a 1st and 10 for MA.
Number 13, Friendly, that we just discussed, 6'6" receiver out there, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
You keep saying Friendly. I thought maybe you knew him, but that's his last name.
That's his last name.
Okay.
He's got man coverage solo out there. They hand it off to number 4 up the middle.
There you go. Levi Summers caught him.
Oh, there's a flag on the play.
Wonder if he got a face mask on there.
Levi Summers and Jordan Sanders in on that tackle.
Levi's got his hands up like real unsure, but there were 2 flags thrown. Somebody saw something.
And one came from the line judge and one came from the white hat in the backfield. So I'm going to assume it's going to be some kind of face mask or something like that. Don't quote me on that.
Nobody's moving. Nobody's conceding their personal foul, face mask, against us. Wow.
Yep, that's going to be a 15-yard penalty right there. So
yeah, that's a good stop, too. I hate that.
It was.
We're going to give them an automatic first down conversion there, but it's a good tackle nonetheless. Looked like Levi Summers and T.J. Merritt were there to gobble him up after just was going to be a couple yard gain there. So they'll take it now at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Putting number 4 in motion. Looks like they're going to fake the
Play
little
action.
bubble.
He got some
and
pressure,
he's got a man wide
open.
open. Wide open. We bit twice on that play.
And that's number 0, David Wisenhunt.
Fake the little pass in the backfield, and then fake the little bubble screen out to the right. And I'm not sure which one we bit on, maybe both. And man, Wisnut he snuck right out 30 yards down the field. That was very looked familiar as was it Wicksburg pulled that on us a few times when we played them?
Early in the game.
Yeah.
That's when they scored their first 13 before we scored. They
snuck a few out.
They did.
All right, so as we're playing this checkers and chess match, let's see if MA's going to indeed. It looks like the upback has moved out of the way, so this could possibly be this is going to be a kick. Wow.
And that was almost blocked. It is good,
kick
though.
is up and good. Looked like Levi Summers had that block, Randy. He came in with reckless abandon, you could say, diving to the kick. So I imagine that's a little bit of frustration he had from that personal foul penalty he took out.
I imagine so. Great effort on that almost blocked extra point.
Yes. As the MA cheerleaders run their big MA flags through the end zone there, brings the score. ACA up 16-15. Still in the first quarter, folks. Still got 2 1/4 left. 2:25, 2:23 left in the first quarter. A lot of points being put up, Randy.
A lot of points. We're at 31 points for the game already in the first quarter.
We're no stranger to this, but I don't think we really thought this is what we'd expect. Would be a shootout. Looks like neither defense is able to contain the other. We've had one stop so far out of, I guess, what's there been? 5 possessions? Yeah. 4 scores and 1 stop. We had the only stop. I would have not put my money there.
I would not have either, but I do like that we had the one
I do
stop.
Too. I do too.
If we can just pick up an extra one here or there and continue to score,
I agree.
That's what I'm, hoping happens tonight.
22, MA's kickers lining up. Double-gloved kicker, I guess just in case he's got to make the tackle. Looks like we got AC and David Ortiz Ramirez back on about the 10-yard line, deep to receive the kick. He's going to pooch it.
It's going to be Ethan Dabney on the 25. He passes it back to David Ortiz Ramirez. And
better tuck that ball. Oh, it's a face mask there. That's a face mask, yeah. Got a flag thrown. So what turned out to be kind of an odd-looking play, and we mentioned this before the game, Randy. There has been some talk that they're throwing out all stops on special teams. I think we saw it right there. It worked. We got some more yardage. Got the ball in the hands of the playmaker.
It did. I think it also is going to let MA know that, it looks like right there they're not wanting to kick it deep to either David or AC. And so it lets them know that's okay. We'll get the ball to them anyway.
Yes. Yeah, after that last kick, they were 1 tackle away from having a house call on that kickoff return there. So regardless, we'll take it. Hey, we'll take the 15 yards. 41-yard line and on our side of the field is where we're going to pick up the possession here, 1st and 10.
We got trips on the far side.
Got trips on the left. Got Bryant Swindle here on the near hash. Got Ladarius Walters in motion.
David up the middle.
Still running. Nice little gain. 4 yards?
I would call it 2. I think they're spotting him a little further back than maybe 3.
Yeah, give him 3 yards there. These crimson, these maroon glasses I have, I always stretch whatever it is. So you say 3, I say 4.
I'm good. I'll take 4 too.
David Ortiz Ramirez with a 3-yard run there. bringing up a 2nd and 10 for ACA. Snipes going out as receiver on the far right side, which is going to leave AC Walters back in the Wildcat. Going to bring David Ortiz Ramirez in motion.
AC's going
to keep it, and he's going to have a decent little gain.
Pick up about 3 yards.
Yeah, about 3 yards. About 3 yards.
So it's going to bring up 3rd and about 5.
Yeah, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like they're going to spot it about 4 yards, 3rd and 4. That was AC on a little Wildcat. Looked like it was zone read type handoff there attempt.
They're trying to get them on a little misdirection
That's right.
there.
That's
Open
right.
up a lane up the middle.
Again, Snipes out as receiver on far right. Got AC in the Wildcat. Moved David from left to right in motion there, and now he's going to right.
Yeah, it looked like we went with a hard count right there.
It's going to be AC keep again. Up through the middle. Give him, 8 yards.
8 yards?
Yeah, about an 8-yard run there. Just kind of blast right through the middle of the line there. Tempo here, Randy. Wow, and I mean tempo. We're lined up, stacked on the right over here. Trips in a stack formation.
Empty backfield.
Snipes back.
Back out to David.
A little quick bubble out
pass
here. Good for about 6 yards there. Had Swindle out there on a nice block. Had 2 guys out there. Swindle's making a nice block.
Yes,
to give
second nice block he's made so far.
Yeah, to give David some space out there. Got Ladarius coming off. Looks like Dabney's coming in. Snipes still out there.
At the 39.
Yeah, call it 39-yard MA territory. Snipes back at quarterback. Still got Trips right, not in stack formation. Swindle is the furthest one. Got David Ortiz flanking Snipes there to his left.
Checking with Coach Dawkins on the call now.
Going to be a handoff to David. Running hard.
Pick up
give
2
him 2.
yards.
Yeah, give him 2.
It's good. It's 3rd and 3. So
down to the 37. They'll give him. Still in tempo. We're on the ball already.
3rd and 3. 3rd and manageable right here. I like it.
Jackson's lined up offsides. Going to have to back him up. Did we move there? I heard our crowd give a big, oh. Not sure what we're doing.
I'm not either.
Going to be into the
End of the quarter.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I guess that was his way of signaling, hey, this is a whistle. Here, stop.
I was watching the field, not the clock. Sorry.
Yeah, I was the same way. I thought we were tempo fixing to go. Well, that's it, Randy. That's first quarter in the books. 16-15, the good guys. Recap, what are your thoughts? We saw a lot right there in that 12 minutes.
I'm a little surprised, honestly, is my thought, that just the offensive outpouring from both teams, really.
Yeah.
I know I'm a little surprised the MAs ran the ball as well as they have. I know so far this year they seem to be more of a pass-first team, and I think that may be by design some with our defensive front that we're giving them, trying to play a lot of extra help over the top, making them stay underneath, and but they've busted a couple big runs.
Yeah, they did. And, they've got us on a run, long run, where they just broke every tackle we threw. And then they had that one, give them credit. They had that one long pass.
Good play design.
Like a double fake, and the pressure just wasn't there. He had all the time to make both fakes. Defensive backs bit on both and just exploited us there. So it's just 2 big plays.
Yep.
We had a couple sustained drives. I say couple. We had one sustained drive and one big play for us. So if we could get the big plays at least slowed, we could get them in that 3rd, 4th, and long like we did on that one stop we had and try to get a turnover on downs. So we're back here, 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Yeah, 3rd and 4 from the 34-yard line.
So we got
Dabney and Burton here on the near side here, out as receivers.
Yeah. Hand off to David up the middle.
Nothing there. Interesting call there, Randy, with 3rd and 4.
Loss of a yard.
Yeah, loss of a yard. Well, 4th down.
It goes to that chess match there. I think we're, hoping that they're looking for pass, and I'm a little shocked we didn't give them any kind of misdirection there.
Nothing, just
some
direct,
kind of movement. And
just direct handoff. No bubble. We're good for 3 or 4 on little bubble screens.
So now we're going to be 4th and 5.
4th and 5 here from the 39-yard line, yeah. Let's see what we got. Looks like it's going to be a pass. Snipes rolls back, empty backfield. He's got pressure. He's on his feet. They're going to stop him. Yeah, he only gained about a yard or 2 there. Yeah. That's a big stop for MA. That's exactly what we did not need from him.
So now both defenses have had 1 stop. So see if we can, in the chess match, see if we can win this next one. And
it looked like that was a coverage sack. I know the pocket kind of collapsed on him. But he was looking downfield, and just nothing was open.
And he really did a good job of stepping up in the pocket and making movement. And, give MA's front credit. They collapsed it once they got the pressure there.
They did. They didn't let go either. First down run, looks like number 3, the handoff for about 3-4 yards. Jackson Burton there on the stop. Looked like they're just trying to run around left end. And one thing so far, Randy, I don't want to jinx us, the edge has been closed for us.
It has.
That's kind of been our soft spot on defense. So far tonight, the edge has been sealed. Just as I say it, they'll probably break one around the end here. But thus far, looks like our assignments have been spot on. Be a 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7, something like that. About the 41-yard line on MA's side, moving from left to right.
Quarterback Keat right there.
Yeah, Roderick Williams.
3,
very
Roderick
nice
Williams.
in the backfield. Tackle for loss.
Great tackle.
Loss of 2, maybe. That's
what it looks like.
Just pursued him from the back. Got him.
It's going to be 3rd and 8.
Yeah, that's exactly what we needed there.
Like we said we won't. So see what we can do right here, because a lot of times we end up in 4-down territory, but we're still on their side of the field right here. So let's see.
That's the 2nd time McBride has tried to keep it. And both times has resulted in either no gain or a loss on the play. So McBride 2 carries, -2 yards. I think we've isolated him out of the game. Looks like we're expecting the pass. Got 3 on the line there. Not much pressure. Got him contained though. I will say that. Oh, there's pressure.
There is.
And he's sacked way back, Randy. Way back at the 25-yard line.
33, Jaden McElrath.
Jaden McElrath. Just relentless, fought off 2 blockers. MA had the hosses up front. We only showed 3 on the line and absolutely just blew through it.
We dropped back in zone coverage. And, he hadn't played a lot of zone coverage this year, and so I think that confused him a little bit. Wasn't expecting it, and we had, the big receivers bracketed. And so, look, great defensive call right there.
Coverage sack of our own.
Absolutely, great call by Coach
McBride came up a little gimpy. He's actually the punter, so he's still on the field. Back about the 14-yard line, punts from the 16, and it's short, Randy. It is short. Get away from the ball.
Yes, and then we took a good ACA bounce.
Wow, they touched it about the 49-yard line. So we'll have the ball about midfield.
At ACA's 49 is where we're going to take over.
Yeah.
So.
I think we ought to keep an eye. Maybe it's just a little sprain or a little tweak, but he certainly came up. Jaden just absolutely just mauled him from behind. I'm not sure he knew it was coming. Probably caught him off guard. Probably didn't feel very good. But
it looked like he got rolled up on his leg too as he fell down.
Yes,
so,
I think so too.
That's a tough play there for a quarterback. Great play by our defense right there. But we definitely will have to keep an eye on how he's feeling, how mobile he is.
Yeah. We know for the passing game to work, he's got to be on his feet, got to be able to move. So let's see. You got David. Going to be a quick little pass underneath.
Intended for Jackson Burton.
Yeah,
falls incomplete.
Thrown a little wide. He was open, and that's what we need. We need those short dumps to Jackson inside there to keep that defense honest. Got to have that. That was about a 4, 5, maybe 6-yard gain. Just a miscue, but just bad throw. 2nd and 10.
I like the idea, though, that we had. We
Had
him there and just, didn't execute. We'll go back to that, I'm sure.
That's right. Empty backfield. I expect somebody to go in motion. Yeah, there he goes. There's David from our side to their side. He's on the right side now. And motioning back to us. Empty backfield again. Snipes has time.
Right there.
Got AC across the middle. He's got some space, Randy. He's running. It's like going to push him out of bounds about the 35-yard line. Yeah, nice little cross. Looks like he came out, just turned it outside. Got him coming across in space.
I will say, AC did a great job of reaching back and catching that pass instead of
Yeah.
turning to get upfield.
That's right.
So
Ball wasn't
excellent
quite
play.
placed right where you want it, but athlete like AC, he's got the touch, and so he hauls it in. Nice catch, nice run after the catch. First down. Call it 1st and 10 from the 35, MA's territory. Going to be a handoff to David.
Up the middle.
Yeah, same thing. They've got the middle sniffed out now.
Yep.
Whatever adjustment they made has sniffed it out. So look like 56 for MA. John Allen Jones was in on the stop there. Yeah, no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 35.
Looks like that run lane up the middle. They're ready to clog it. They're looking for that play now. So
look at trips right. Nobody's covering.
Fake.
Oh,
and
wow, there he is.
Swindle
There he
deep.
is. Wow.
Oh, and he drops it. Oh, man, that was great coverage right there by number 0, I think it was, David Weisenhunt.
Randy, looked like the ball was underthrown.
A little bit.
Bryant had 10 steps on the guy. Looked like I had to slow down to catch the ball and gave 0 a time to jump in there and break it up. My goodness.
Good
Great
pass breakup.
Yeah, good play call. Still like the play call. I think it was there. We had that same trips right, like in a stack formation with only 2 defenders over there. I expected him to fake the deep ball and go back to that little screen over there.
But instead he actually faked the screen
Yeah.
and then went deep. So shows what we know. That's why we're not down there coaching.
Got a little jump pass to Jackson Burton. He's got room.
Pick up about 9 yards right there.
Yeah.
I like it's going to bring up 4th and 1.
And we're tempo. We're tempo. MA's got substitutions. If we can snap the ball, we can get them. The 2 men got off the field there. There we go. There's our first down. Hard count got him. Number 72 for MA jumped across. So there's your 4th and 1 conversion, Randy.
That's it. That tempo along with the hard count right there.
Yeah. Nice work. And we've seen ACA go with the hard count a lot. Our discipline on offensive line, these guys are true to their form. They know how to, I guess, keep their wits about them when it comes out there in pressure times. And so able to get the hard count, get a first down conversion there. We'll take it 1st and 10 from the 21 as we continue this drive with about 8 minutes left here in the second quarter.
It's like we're packing it tighter on this formation than we have been all night. We end around to –
It's a pass.
It's a pass. It's a play action.
He's got a man. That's a pick. Got a flag down. Going to be an interception there. Touchback.
That's number 2, DJ Vincent on the interception, but we'll wait to see what the flag's for.
Here's our signal.
Ineligible
ineligible
downfield.
receiver downfield.
It's gonna be
I
a
would
decline.
assume they would decline that, Randy,
I think so.
and accept the interception. Didn't look like it was there to me, Randy. He had a step early. The ball had a little bit of air up under it, and a pretty long throw there.
It was.
Gave the defender
And
plenty of time.
Give
to catch
credit
him.
to MA. They didn't fall for the play action
No.
like I did.
No,
So, you know.
no, they didn't. And I'll tell you what Snipes had. He had all the room in the world to run the ball up the right side. So, anyway, MA's going to bring the ball out from the touchback to the 20-yard line. That's where they'll start 1st and 10. Got trips to their right. Twins and big twins. And he's looking to the middle of the field.
Spot
Got a
up in the
man.
middle.
And I don't think we can do
That's
anything with
number
him.
4 again. Number 4, Braden Gordon, touchdown.
Yeah, he's
80-yard touchdown pass.
men among boys right there. Came across the middle and nothing doing. You can imagine what a ninth grader feels as he sees Braden coming through the middle there. So, anyway, couldn't make the tackle. Ran through 2 guys. Great play. A lot of speed he shows. So, touchdown MA. I'll give him 21-16 as we wait on the whatever points after we go for here. They do the old – was it Oregon that does that all the time where they set up kind of wonky and then move into a –
I believe so. I'm trying to – there's a few teams that do it, but I do think Oregon does do that.
looks like the kick is up and good there.
It is good. So it's going to be
At least half
22-16. MA ahead with 7:34 left in the first half.
Yeah. Thought we were going to have a couple stops there back-to-back from us. Just couldn't do it. We knew that their passing game was going to be tough. We knew their receivers are even tougher. If they get the ball, it is a tough tackle. So I think we're going to continue to scheme. How do we put pressure on 12 there for MA? So it'll be interesting to see. Don't count us out. We still got a lot of explosive firepower on the offense side. And from what we've seen so far, I don't know that we've seen all the trick plays just yet.
I do agree with you on that. Like I said, this is a rivalry game. So, everything else out the window. Let's see what we can do.
I'm gonna say it and probably keep saying it as in reference to Waterboy. It's the playoffs. You can't hold anything back. It's a rivalry game, Randy. You can't hold anything back. All right, anybody's gonna set up to kick. Enough of that. Let's move on. Anybody's gonna set up to kick. Number 22, the two-gloved kicker, will kick from the 40-yard line. Looks like we've got David and AC back again about the 10-yard line deep to receive.
Let's see if they try to kick it away from them again. And which we have Ethan Dabney and Teelan Long.
He's kicking even shorter.
He's kicking it to
Ethan again. Just go down, Ethan. I'll be fine. We'll take it right there at the 34, 33 and a half, 34-yard line.
It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 34, it looks like. So, let's get out there, see if our offense can get moving here.
I would be willing to count on us making an adjustment on our receiving lineup. I'll bet you that we move one of those guys up and keep one back and kind of mix it up just a little bit.
Yep.
I don't think we're going to try to let them keep the ball out of our playmakers' hands here.
And I'm going to look for us to try to we're in Wildcat right now, so we'll AC up the middle with nothing there. Pick up a yard.
Yeah, I'm confused, Randy. It seems like we know the middle is clogged, and we've tried our short dump passes and we've tried our deep balls.
I keep expecting to see a run around the edge, just off tackle or something.
Yeah,
even. Just
like a misdirection or something.
Yeah, just something to get them moving and get us in space.
Play results in about 1 yard. Let's see, a 1 yard gain from AC Walters there on the Wildcat. Got an empty backfield here for Snipes. He's moving AC in motion. Stops him short. There's an underneath. Wow, almost drops the ball. David's going to catch it. Looks like no gain. Looks like no gain at best. Ball came in. I'm not sure. I don't know if he didn't see it, couldn't see it clearly, wasn't expecting the ball. Came in, he bobbled it, which allowed the defenders in the time to get in there and get him before he could get any space. So, I guess it's a loss of a yard there because it's back to the 33-yard line there.
3rd and 10 now, so see what kind of play we can draw up for 3rd and 10 right here.
Let's dial something up. We need the ball to move here. MA gets the ball to start the second half, so we certainly don't want to give it to him right now. There's your snap, empty backfield. He's still got the pocket going across the middle of Jackson. You're going to have to get in space, Jackson. There you go. There's your first down.
There you go.
Nice play.
Pick up of 11.
Great run after the catch, too. Good play. 10-yard pass. Looks like he caught it about 4 yard, ran it for about 6. Nice work there. Had to kind of get into space to get that first down conversion. Still going to empty backfield. We got twins left, trips right.
Going tempo right here.
Going to be
Christian
a key.
On the key up the middle.
And hey, he's got
all day.
Nice, yeah. Call it a 20-yard run, 19-yard run.
Yeah.
I think he caught him off guard there. It's one thing Summer said before the game is Snipes has not been effective with the run all year. They were going to try to see if it was there. Based on this, we got their defense guessing as to what we're going to do. Empty backfield, same formation again. He's going deep. He's got Ortiz across the middle. 13 just flat out took it from him. Yeah.
Great defense.
I think 13 is about 7'2" defensive back.
He may have a foot on David Ortiz Ramirez right there. So he came in and closed real quick and was able to break that pass up.
Yes, for sure. Well, I like the play call. It keeps him soft, deep there. He was open, just not open long enough.
Yes. The ball hung up a little longer than was expected.
Like that interception, it did. So 2nd and 10 from the 38.
The one thing I do like, though, is Christian had a lot of time
He did, yeah.
So he had no pressure when we let the ball go. I mean, our offensive line is doing a good job in protection.
Great job, yeah. They're showing 5. Looks like they got a little blitz package. They're coming here.
Hand off to David. Yeah. Middle and loss of a yard.
Their blitzer got him.
Loss of 2.
And looks like Christian knew he knew that was a zone read, and he absolutely went the wrong way with it, and he's frustrated with himself. He knows it.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 12.
Yeah.
From the 40-yard line. So.
Let's see what we got dialed in for about a 12, 13-yard play here. Need this first down. Need to keep this thing rolling. See if we can convert. We got trips right again. Got somewhat of twins left. They're separated pretty far. Empty backfield. Snipes about the 45-yard line. That's where he stands. Drops back. Got a little pressure. Rolling to his right. Got all day, Randy, to run.
That's what he has.
And he dives for the first down. Yeah, dives for the first down.
He picks it up.
Great effort right there.
Absolutely.
Looks like he's going to dive to about the 20.
Looks like they're spotting him short. Looks like they're going to spot him at the 30.
How in the world?
They're going to be about 2 yards short, so it's going to be 4th and 2 now.
Wow. Okay. Oddly enough, it was on that side of the field. I'm just saying, Randy, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I thought he had it. I mean, it was a great effort right there.
It looked like the contact was made where he spotted there and that he dove immediately. I don't know. Maybe there was a knee down. I'm sure these guys can see it better than we can. Call it 4th and 2, and we drew him off.
Hard count.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Randy. Is that 3 or 4 so far this game?
3, I believe. And, it's one of those things where, we have AC in the Wildcat. We have David in motion.
Yeah.
And so you have two people you have to account
Big
for right there. Big
yeah.
playmakers, yeah. I was lost for a word for there just a minute, But, I like the call.
Yeah, somehow, some way. Keep coming up with jumping off sides like every single day, you may say. Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Empty backfield again. Got David in motion. Going to fake the handoff, giving it AC pass out in the flat. He's making space. Good gracious. He's running through, folks. He's carrying him with him, Randy.
He is down.
He's still on his feet.
Line.
They're going to call him down about the 5.5 line.
20 yards right there.
20-yard pass play there. He put his head down on that one, Randy. Whoever tried to make the first tackle needed a little extra help there.
It took 2 or 3 people to bring him down right there, and he had nowhere to go. I mean, it was great effort.
Yes. Hey, I'll tell you this. The past 3 or 4 games, AC has flipped a switch, Randy.
We're in Wildcat right here. AC keeps it. He's looking to pass. And he completes
it to David. He completes the pass, yeah.
Gain of 1 right there. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 4. I like the play call.
I do. I'd like to see AC throw that ball away a little earlier. I thought we were going to see a reminiscent play of what we did last time we were on that side, that corner of the end zone. I thought we had another pick. The defensive back guys, they're large. They're tall. Their wingspans are 8 foot wide. My goodness.
I will say AC did a good job of putting that ball where only the receiver could get it, though.
He did for sure. Yeah, that was and again AC again in Wildcat.
Going to be
fumble. AC's covered it. He's got it covered about the 8-yard line. Looked like a bobble snap. I mean, a bobble handoff there to David Ortiz Ramirez as he was coming through. Not sure what happened there. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and goal from the 8. Interesting to see. Looks like Snipes is in there now. Probably going to line back up as quarterback, I would think, after those 2 plays.
I would think so. I'm a good ways away, but it looked like it was almost supposed to be a shuffle pass.
Yeah.
But David thought it was a handoff, and I think a little bit of confusion there, and so the ball just fell.
Well, we've got 4 receivers left and 4 receivers right. Got David Ortiz Ramirez in motion. AC in the Wildcat, and he is headed towards the line, and
touchdown.
He's in, touchdown. Wow, he bulldozed about 3. Looked like he had 4 guys on him, Randy, and he took them all the way to the goal line. Touchdown ACA. That'll tie the game up at 22. We bring Bryant Swindle out to fake the extra point again. What do you think?
I think that's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah, call's made. Touchdown ACA. Great play call there. Who knew what in the world we were running out of that?
And like you said, Bryant is lined up to kick the extra point for the moment, at least.
I wish they'd let him just try to shank one up there. Not with the game tied. Let's do it while we're up 20 points in the 4th quarter.
I like your thought, though. We actually snapped. It was just fake right there. Nothing. Jackson got hit hard on the.
Jackson's slow to come up.
He got hit hard on that right there.
Yeah. Interesting play call there. 2-point conversion failed. Tie ball game.
You know, we talked
22.
about it. You know, we're going to pull out all the stops on special teams
Yes.
tonight. So
That's what Coach Summers told me.
Yeah, we've seen multiple things already. So.
Yeah. You know what he forgot to do? He didn't ask me whether I agreed with the play calls or not. So we just get to call them up here.
He didn't give you a list for you to okay or anything?
He didn't. He normally does. No, he doesn't. So, yeah. No, it looked like the play was there. But, again, we go back to these defensive backs. Even coming out of the backfield, these guys are covering like grandma's quilt, man. It's unbelievable. So it's tough to get any kind of little out route like that unless the ball is zipped through there. And we've seen the ball hang up on a few passes. These defenders just they're too fast for that. So.
Well, you know, they're big play offensive players are also playing defense. And and we're talking about a lot of big size, a lot of fast kids. I mean, we've talked about, you know, a couple broken runs that we can't catch them. And so then you put them on defense. And so we're dealing with the same size and speed. Well, pooch kick.
There's
fumble
ball on the
right
ground.
there.
Looks like they're going to recover it there. Yeah, about the 44-yard line, 43-yard line or so.
I believe we've kicked off to friendly every time we've kicked it.
Well, I wish we'd be unfriendly and kick it to somebody else.
I agree with you. Just mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, we're asking a lot. There's a ninth grader kicking. he hadn't kicked. You know, this is the first time he's kicked off this year. So, you know, maybe we're just asking a lot up here.
I like seeing Tyson's down there. First one to greet him when he came off the field. Encourage the young fella. So, David's a good fella. Him and his brother Jeremiah, good boys. Go to ACA. Been around them a lot. They're good kids. All right, 1st and 10, MA from the 43-yard line. Going to be a handoff to three. He's hit in the backfield and still is able to get 10 yards. He's out to the 50, not the 54. Randy, that's not a yard line.
46.
We'll call it the 46-yard line. They're going to spot him, about the 47-yard line. Had him in the backfield, had him with no gain or minimal gain, and then he just got loose.
Now, I will say he did a great job on that run right there, but Jaden McElrath just cleaned him up.
Yes.
And granted, he picked up a first down. But
he did.
He took a hit to get that.
All right, handoff to number 4. This is a guy we don't – there's another – there's got to be a hold. Flag from looked like they threw that from Krispy Kreme over there way back judge there.
The back judge and the umpire both threw that.
Okay, good. I didn't see the umpire throw.
Holding on
quite an arm on one of those guys. Yeah, holding MA. So a play with minimal gain is going to actually back them up to their own 44-yard line where they'll take over. I say take over, where they'll try yet again first down and goodness, call it 20. Looks like about 18. Must have been the hold must have been a little bit further past line of scrimmage there, yeah. All right, empty backfield. He's pressured, and he has got.
He did a good job of escaping the pressure right
he's out of bounds, yeah.
He picks up he's out of bounds at the 50, so pick up about 5 yards right there. It's
That's
going to be second and 13.
That's not bad. I like the pressure. I don't know how he broke contain there because our edges looked like they had him sealed. Micah Merritt out there was the last to chase him out of bounds, it looked like. Good hustle there, Micah. He was running for his life.
I will say his ankle didn't look to bother him.
No. I'm going to say not shaking up anymore. All right, so call it 2nd and 12, 2nd and 13, 50-yard line.
Minute 39 left on the clock in the half.
There's your handoff. To set number 4 again. Looks like they had the end held up. Yeah, Levi Summers stayed at home the whole time. Great penetration, had to force him through the middle, and that's where the rest of the ACA defensive line came and gobbled him up for no gain, spotting him no gain there.
3rd and 13 at
3rd and 13 at the 50, yeah. Randy, we talked about these long third downs to make it manageable for us. See if we can make a stop here and force them into a tough play call where they have to pass. If we know they got to pass, then I think we can scheme up.
Field. MA timeout.
Yeah, timeout on the field.
Minute and 1 second left before the half. I think they got to decide. You know, I'm curious here. I don't think you're in 4-down territory at the 50 right here with only a minute left in the half. But we have shown that we can score quickly. So maybe they're talking. Do we try to go for it all right here? Or do we just try to pick up a little bit of it and then go for fourth on a short down and distance?
If I'm MA, I try to find a play with a minute left to run the clock out. I'm going to try. Of course, I'm going to try to convert, but it may be by a little short dump pass and try to get some yards because I want that clock to run.
Yeah, and they get the ball back.
And they get the ball back. That's right. So I don't think it's. I don't know. I'd say it may be 4-down territory here with the way the clock's in. We do have all of our timeouts. Looks like we've got all 3 timeouts according to the scoreboard.
I think that's the first timeout that's been called this game so far.
So we can kind of control this clock. If we make this stop here on 3rd down, we've got the timeouts to kind of manage this clock for another possession, hopefully, before we go into the half. So cross your fingers. Let's see what happens here. It's gonna be a pass. He's looking. He's covered up. Yeah, totally covered up. Pass interference. Double covered. Looked like Cooper Milner had him on top. TJ had him underneath. Must have been the coverage on top that was interference because underneath ball was so far underthrown. I'm not sure. Anyway, pass interference. It's going to give him a first down from the 35-yard line inside ACA territory. Just inside a minute of 59 seconds left. Got 17 in motion for MA. Going to be a pass. He's rolling out. He's looking for a little out route here. Nobody even close. Way overthrown, yeah. Looks like trying to throw a little out route to number 13, your boy, Mr. Jarrett Friendly. And just overthrew him.
Number 12, Bryson Dabney in coverage right there. So,
and I'll give it to Bryson. He was step for step. But to come up and say you're going to do the old seatbelt, put him on straps, that fella could catch it. Well, I mean, look at them side by side. There is a foot between them.
As the kids say, head top, is that.
We may, and he's still matched up here.
We may see that.
They've got extra protection out here on the right end. All right, so he's in motion. So it appears
covering Friendly over here.
Pass is going to go to the left side based on what they threw. And again, looks like an overthrown ball. He's throwing the ball trying to get these guys to run under it and just overthrowing the ball, Randy.
He ran a post right there, and he threw it over his back shoulder instead of, in front of him. Because I think he probably had him if he throws it in front of him.
Right, a little bit of air under that ball, and, I mean, it's a touchdown. It is.
It's good coverage. It was just he's a big kid and had a step, and so.
Watch how they put there's number 17, who appears to be the extra protection for whatever side of the field the ball is going to be thrown to. So he's blocking left side. The ball's coming to the left, and again overthrown
again. That's going to be pressure is really affecting him right now.
It is. It is. And 17, every time they move 17, he's the blocker for MA for whatever side of the field the ball's coming on.
That's an interesting observation right there. I haven't noticed that, but we will have to kind of look at that and see what happens. And 17 runs off the field right now, of course, so maybe that changes with this play call. So you got Benefield in the backfield with Reed McBride. You got twins on both sides. See what kind of play they dial up here. And he's going to throw long again, and it looks like he's going to overthrow his receiver again. So that's 4 balls in a row. I think he overthrew his receiver. So that's a big turnover on downs right there for the ACA Eagles.
Huge. With 39 seconds, 3 timeouts, Randy. If I'm Coach Dawkins here, I'm dialing up something to see if we can't just hit a home run here, put some points on the board. I think it's going to have to be a touchdown. I don't know that we're prepared to kick that field goal, but I say – shoot, let's see what we can do. We've got the playmakers and we've got the time.
Yeah, take a couple shots and see.
I think you got to. And I think you take some shots at some of these guys you don't expect. You Jackson Burton's underneath. You see him out here on the near hash. Got an empty backfield. AC set up for a little bubble out here.
AC.
They got it to him. Wow, there he goes. There he goes.
Out of bounds
Pushed
right
out of
there.
bounds at the 49-yard line, still on ACA side of the
50,
field.
I like it. Pick up a 15 right there.
Yeah, timeout ACA with 31 seconds left, and that's exactly what we're doing. Get the ball to your playmakers in space and absolutely let them make a play. He made the first guy miss right there. And I'll tell you what, AC's playing tough tonight. This game, it's sitting on him heavy. So it's fun to see him abuse players like that.
I like it.
All right, so timeout on the field. ACA's got their timeout. I would imagine, depending on where the play goes, whether it's inbounds, first down, whatever, they're probably putting in a couple of extra plays.
I'm sure that we are because, we ran out of bounds right there. So
That's
the
right.
clock stopped. So we're using the timeout to kind of figure
That's
out
right.
what we want to do moving forward and kind of, set up a couple plays here, give us a couple options as whether we pick it up or don't.
That's exactly right. Yeah, I think that with a completed ball here or a run, I think they're putting in some tempo, some hot calls where Christian can make the call, can make the audible at the line here to make sure that we're poised to do.
We still have 2 timeouts left.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's a good position.
Still
to
got
be
31 seconds, and like you said, the 2 timeouts. Scoreboard showing 3, but we know we have 2. So let's see, empty backfield again. AC and David on the near hash with Bryant Swindle here close to us. Got AC in motion. He's dropped back. As
Got
a dump.
pressure. He has
Get
to
rid
step
of it.
up.
Got to get rid of it, Christian.
Loss of 1 right there. Tackle
Yeah.
for loss.
Loss of 1. Looks like we're going to call a timeout again with 23 seconds left. Yeah, looks like we got 1 timeout left. Not what you want right there, Randy. You want your quarterback to throw the ball away if you can there. Let's stop the clock so we don't have to burn a timeout.
It's tough because the pressure came from the outside, so he had to step up into the
That's
pocket.
right.
So, you're limited on where you can throw the ball away there at that point.
You're trying to find a receiver that you think you can get it close
Correct.
to and throw it at their feet. So, interesting, I'm sure.
The MA defensive line did a good job of getting pressure
Great
right
job.
there.
And contained to make him step up to the pocket so he couldn't run around the outside. This will be, we've seen a few interesting play calls, creative play calls here with 23 seconds left to go here in the first half, Randy. Tie ball game. I am I'd say I have no clue, no prediction as to what we're going to throw
You can be
here.
a little creative right here because you still have a timeout. You're at midfield.
Yeah.
You still can punt if you need to, in 23 seconds left.
That's right.
But you don't want to turn the ball over.
Oh, absolutely not. Yes.
That's the key right here.
Is this AC or is that Christian?
That's Christian.
Christian back. Empty backfield again. Got Dabney here in motion going deep.
A little pass over
Dump
the
to
middle
David Ortiz Ramirez.
Get out of bounds.
He's
right
still
there.
got space. He's inbounds. Yeah, where's he at the 31-yard line? Tackled inbounds at the 31-yard line. Going to be a timeout ACA. Is that 15 seconds left now, Randy?
Well, I believe so.
Yeah, I think it's
But
15 seconds left.
Our big, beautiful scoreboard over there just took the time off.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, this timeout brought to you by Mossy Oak Properties. 15 seconds left on the game clock. ACA has burned their last timeout. They've got the ball MA side of the field, 31-yard line will be 1st and 10. I guess from here, Randy, you're throwing quick outs or you're throwing 2 or 3 deep balls.
Yep.
I think you've kind of limited your choices here.
I think you're running some routes out by the sideline, some out routes, whatever it is. Then you probably have one man going deep over the middle. If you get a matchup there, you take the shot. If not, then let's just move it with 15 seconds. You got time for about 3 plays, maybe if they're short.
I think
2
so.
if you're long. So, you got to be a little creative, a little cautious, but let's punch it in. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 31 with 15 seconds left. So.
Looks like they're putting a little bit of extra protection. David Ortiz Ramirez is in the backfield. I say protection because surely we're not about to run the ball. Got AC far out. Bryant Swindle, he's rolling, and he's got pressure.
And
Incomplete. All right,
intended
okay.
for AC.
That's it's not what we want, not the result we want, but I like the result, not the result. I like the execution there.
Yeah.
It was covered.
Yeah.
He was pressured. Throw the ball away. Looked like it could have been intended for AC, but
found a receiver to throw it at his feet.
That's right. That's
like
right.
We talked about a couple plays ago.
That's right. Going to go back with an empty backfield. Looks like Ramirez and Swindle are going to be your wideouts to the left. You got AC, Jackson, and Dabney, Jackson Burton and Ethan Dabney on the right side in a stack formation. Coach Dawkins still making the play call with 8 seconds left on the play clock. Ball snapped. A little quick out to David Ortiz. Ramirez. David.
Out of bounds.
He's out of bounds. Yes, out of bounds with 4 seconds at the 22-yard line. They're going to spot him.
The 22. Pick up of 9 right
Goodness.
there. So.
Randy, I'm out of breath all of a sudden. I was trying to pull him out of bounds there.
I was hoping, he was looking for a seam there, and
3 seconds left. Randy looks like
got really wide splits right here. So
we're spread out. Looks like MA is going to have to think about this one. I think I would too.
I would too.
There's 5 yards between every lineman out there on the field, and I think we threw him for a loop there. So MA timeout.
I don't think we put that one on film. No. I don't think they had seen that one on film.
No,
yet,
I don't think that's. I'm not sure that's something you'll ever see on film. So it looks like everybody's out of timeouts now. We got 3 seconds left. Kind of give a reset. Game's tied, 22-22. We've seen ACA make a stop or two. We've seen MA make a stop and a turnover on interception there. It has been offensively. You've seen some big plays both sides. You've seen some drives both sides. You see Coach Dawkins out there with his offense, going through what the scenario is here, what this is supposed to look like, what's your backup plans. Coach Epp is still coaching defense. He's already making adjustments over here before halftime on the sideline. So everybody is very attentive to the situation here. Looks like we're going to line up similar to last time. We've got trips left in a stack formation. We've got David Ortiz Ramirez on the far hash and Bryant Swindle out on the sideline there
and
on the far side. He's got pressure. He's gone down. Yeah. They brought 3, Randy, and we didn't have any answer.
We did not.
So that play will take us to the half. Your score, 22-22, tie game. We will take a break as the band comes out and plays. We'll take a break. We'll come back a few minutes before second half starts to kind of recap what we saw there first half. You guys stay tuned.
go in there and add some points to the good side, did you?
Well, just I don't know, maybe, but they've corrected it.
Okay. So they caught whoever was
whoever
thought had that thought.
That's
at
right.
least. I'm not gonna say anybody did that.
From the 40-yard line, here's your kick, and it is very short. Broderick Williams is going to catch it and get hit immediately about the 44, 43-yard line.
So we're getting the second half kick.
Yeah.
We kept saying that. I think we said it wrong earlier.
Hey, that's why we're up here, boys. That's why we're not doing anything else.
Color me shocked. I've been watching the whole game and can't tell you who's going to get the second half
doubt.
kickoff. Apparently.
So we take the kickoff.
Start at the 40 at our own 41, 1st and 10.
Going to be a pass across the middle. Burton.
Burton.
Nice cutback. Hey, Randy. He better get on his horse. That big fella's coming for him. Touchdown, Jackson Burton.
Little 59-yard touchdown reception. One play to start the half.
Straight down the middle of the field, and he gashed him. Looked like number 2, DJ Vinson, was trying to catch him. Probably could have had he had another 20 yards, but he didn't. He was already that far down the field. Touchdown ACA. Wow, first play from scrimmage. I like the play call. I like the aggression. Got David Johnson on
to attempt the extra point.
Yeah.
We'll see if we attempt it or if we go with a fake again.
I was going to say to attempt the extra point, but I want to see the ball come in and actually be held before it's an attempt.
He goes out there to line up.
That's
so
right.
I'm going to call it. He did attempt it, and
it's good.
And it is good.
How about that, David Johnson?
There you go.
First points of your career. Good job, buddy. Left-footed kicker.
And you can see the excitement on the sideline.
Yeah. Look at the student section, Randy. This is awesome. The whole team's boosting him up. And, of course, Tyson Summers out there to congratulate him. What a guy.
Tyson Summers was all the way to the hash to meet him as he's coming off. That's the excitement that you see from a senior passing it to
no doubt.
Passing it to a freshman.
So the score, 13 seconds into the second half here, is 29-22. Good guys ahead. So we missed on the kickoff. It was us receiving. I called it Billy D. Hillier Field, and I welcomed everybody to Facebook. Shoot, hey, somebody better keep notes.
Right.
This one will be funny to listen to at some point.
They're going to be asking for Ben to get back soon.
Ben, where are you? Oh, this is good. All right, David Johnson is out for the kickoff. And like I mentioned, he's a lefty, so he's going backwards from what I'm used to.
Let's just kick it away from friendly one time.
That's a good idea.
I just want to see what happens.
And we did. It's onside. Okay, recovered and went backwards down to the 40.
I like that.
Okay. We'll take it. So the 40-yard line, looks like that's where they'll spot the ball, maybe the 41.
41, yeah.
That's where they'll spot the ball. MA to start. They're 1st and 10 there. Defensively, we'll see how we line up. And I'm still interested in the 17. So he's out there again. He's lined up on the left side, but he's got a different fella behind him. Okay, there's 17. He's moved to the other side. That indication to me is that the play is coming to the right side. And there's your handoff to the right side.
And he cuts it back.
And there's got to be some sort of a hold.
I was going to say, coming from the umpire in that position of the field, it's normally going to be a hold there. So let's see what happens. Pick up a 2 pending the flag on the play.
It's going to be a personal foul face mask.
That's going to be against
on us.
The ACA Eagles.
Wow.
So now we're going to move the ball 15 yards down the field. So
I tell you, we've had 2 pretty costly face mask penalties, Randy, and they were both on good defensive plays.
I did not see who was called on that. I missed who made the tackle, so I'm not sure who had we had a swarm of ACA players in that. So I hate to see that, but let's see if our defense can bow their necks here and come up with a stop.
42-yard line of ACA territory. 12 is back, and he's under pressure. He's contained. They've got him rolling. He's got a man open deep. That is same number 0 again, stiff arm.
And he did.
He pushed him out of bounds. He's going to be down there at the 1, the half-yard line. No signal.
think they called it a touchdown. I think the back judge called it from the middle. We were looking over here at the side judge, and I think the back judge signaled touchdown.
Wow.
So
I thought I saw a few steps out.
That was a great job of tight roping the sideline there if he didn't step out.
Looked like when he got shoved, he stepped out about, I don't know, maybe I told you I've got maroon glasses, Randy. So in my mind, it was a stop, 20 yards. 20 yards.
From what are we, good 300 feet away?
Sure.
We got a much better view than that official that's standing there on the side.
I do, through the smoky glass I'm looking through. Point after is up, and it is good.
Good.
So, looks like that is going to be another tie ball game. Going to bring it to 29-29.
I think there's a little confusion. So, we didn't see the signal. I think the people in the booth, even the officials keeping the score in there, they're asking over here, is that 3 or is that 6? And so, I mean, obviously, it was a first down. They're not kicking a field goal on first down.
Sure.
So, it's got to be 29-29. But there is some confusion.
Yeah, scoreboard still showing, well, now it's 29-1. I get it. It's +1 of the 28, but, yeah, you're right, 29-29.
It's that special new scoreboard.
Interesting,
it's still a little.
Well, I saw the PA guy next to us saying there was 3 points. He never saw the signal either. So, you say the back judge saw it. I say they cheated, so whatever. All right, so quick reset here, 11-11, still left in the third quarter. We've had 2 scores in less than a minute.
49 seconds.
49 seconds, which is less than a minute. And we started off just like we did in the first half, Randy. We're going to be a shootout for another quarter, and then the fourth quarter will be a slobber knocker. So let's see what happens. Kicking deep. How about that? We make our personnel swap, and they kick right to him. Ethan Dabney, and Randy.
And Ethan Dabney said, "Kick it to me again," because he just brought it out to about the 45-yard line from about the 4-yard line. So we're talking about a 41-yard return right there.
I'm speechless.
If my math is correct.
It was almost the same return like what David Ortiz Ramirez has, and guess who was there to force him out of bounds? None less than the 2-glove kicker, number 22 from MA. So, great return. Looks like they're going to spot him at the 45 of our side, instead of at the 50 where we thought he went out of bounds. So here we go. We'll take it over, 1st and 10 from the 45 on our side. Got David Ortiz Ramirez in the backfield. AC is split left. Going to be an inside handoff.
Up the middle.
Looks like little to no.
Stop for no gain.
Little to no. Yeah, gobbled him up. Looks like no gain there. Be 2nd and 10 from the 45. A little bit of tempo. We're back over the ball. Same formation. David Ortiz in the backfield. There's your snap. Looking over to the sideline, Coach Dawkins. There's a signal. He is typewriting and saluting. So whatever that play is, Randy, that's what we're going to run. Here's your snap.
They're bringing pressure, and he's right there. Christian keeps it. He makes the right read.
He made the right read. You're exactly right, but
they blew it up the middle.
Yeah, it looked like somebody jumped the snap. Maybe they just timed it perfect.
Well, the linebacker came on a blitz, and he creeped in right before the snap. He timed it perfect.
Yeah.
And just, I think they had an extra man, and we didn't account for him, and so he busted through and blew it up at the mesh point.
That would have been a good point for the old hard count.
Yes,
as we've done well so many times. All right, 3rd and 10 from the 45-yard line. Empty backfield. Snipes alone back there. Got AC in motion. Pocket is collapsed. He's got a lot of pressure.
And
he's dropped
he did a great job getting back to the line of scrimmage right there, really.
He carried his tackler back to the 45. So 4th down. This will be our first punt of the night. They just had every answer.
They did.
They stopped everything in the middle of the field at the line of scrimmage. If it was a pass play, they brought the pressure. If it was a run play, they jammed it right there.
That's 3 plays in a row. They got really good pressure up the middle. And we said in the first half we did a good job of establishing the line and protecting the quarterback. We were able to form a pocket and keep him clean for the most part. But 2 plays right there, they really did a good job of getting penetration.
Got a late substitution, number 52, ACA running on the field for a little personnel change there.
We got 3
Jamarcus
seconds
Leonard.
on the play clock, too.
AC.
We got a flag. I think it's going to be a false start against ACA, I believe. Yeah. I think with the play clock down to 3 seconds.
Yeah, had some rush.
We're just trying to get it off. And
it's probably a better distance for AC anyway with this punt.
that's it.
I saw him booming some 80-yarders.
We didn't want it to go into the end zone from the 45. So
Yes.
from our 45,
So he'll take the snap. The snap will be from the 40. He's back heels at the 25-yard line. Punt formation.
It's a high
Air
snap.
mail. He gets the punt
off,
and it hits. Yeah, it's going to get a favorable bounce. It's going to looks like it's going to nestle in right around the 24-yard line. Nice punt. Flips the field for us. Yeah, flips the field for us. So Troy, in addition to a great football player, the boy can punt as well. So, all right, 8.5 left. Randy, I want to call you Ben. I'm used to seeing Ben to my left. First and 10, 24-yard line. That's where MA will take the ball, working from our left to right. Let's see what we show on defense. We had a great defensive stand last time. We've got Levi Summers way back in coverage here.
Handoff to number 3, Benefield, around the left end, and he's hit by Jackson Burton, knocked out of bounds around the first down marker. See where they spot this. Oh, they're spotting about 11-yard gain right there.
Yeah, they're going to give him 11 on the run there.
I thought it was a little further back than that, but he earned that because Jackson Burton put a good lick on him going.
He did.
Out of bounds
He cleaned
right
him
there.
up. He cleaned him up. Now he cleaned him up after the first down. So let's be clear.
He did, yeah.
we could have used that a little earlier. There's your buddy number 4 and shoestring tackle.
Here we go, Levi Summers with
nice
a great
tackle, Levi
in
Summers.
open field.
And he's slow to get up. Let's hope he's not. He's real slow to get up, Randy.
He is. He's not getting up right now, matter of fact.
Looks like a.
Our trainers out there, the MA trainers are coming. Looks like he's got a cramp.
Maybe just a cramp.
There.
Hopefully it's just that. Great tackle by Levi.
It was a shoestring tackle.
Yes, it was last ditch.
Which caused me a little concern for Vince. For number 4 right there. Just hoping he didn't twist an ankle or something.
Well, yeah. It looks like they're trying to stretch a cramp out. He's battling that cramp. Looks like all the way across the field.
He is. But he is walking off on his own power, so that's a good sign too.
Boy, if I'm MA, I want to get him some mustard pretty quick.
Yes.
He is a weapon.
He gave us fits the first quarter. So.
Yes, he did. Out of the backfield, catching and running. All right, so they're going to spot him a 1-yard gain. So Levi Summers stops probably a first down there with that shoestring tackle as he was trying to get around right end. And so MA will take it here at the 36-yard line, 2nd and 9. And it's just a straight drop back. He's looking, he's throwing. He's
oh my goodness.
Covered, and he just outmanned it, and he's gone. DJ Vinson, touchdown, big play. Call it 64, 63 yards.
And look, that was good coverage.
It's good coverage.
It was a great throw into a tight window, and he just snatched it out of the air and went with it.
It looked like there was a missed assignment somewhere. I see some coaching over there on what was missed and what assignment was. Yeah, there's several guys getting a lesson as they come off the field. Something was busted there. MA saw it, and it was just a nice throw and catch.
I think the plan most of the night, like we've talked about, is to kind of bracket him, make sure he's double covered, and he had single coverage on that one. And so once he was able to haul that in, he just had daylight for days.
He had all day as well. You talk about
and the extra point is good.
That's right, yeah.
So now we're 35-29 with 7:30 left in the third quarter. So that's 2 scores for MA back-to-back.
Yeah. The short possession we had before then, it's our first punt and you can see what kind of we've got to score nearly every time we touch the ball. And I think, was it you before the game or somebody said if we've got to score 35? Well, now we've got to score more than that.
We do.
So we're capable of it. We talked pregame. We've scored 163 points in the past 2 games, something crazy like that. So past 2 games, 3 games, however many games it's been. So we got the firepower to do it. We just got to have some stops. It'd be nice to even out the turnover battle.
It would, yes.
That'd be huge for us too. Get a turnover, get another pep in our step defensively.
Yeah. Any extra possession we can steal away at this point is going to be huge because, again, now we're looking like we're back to kind of an offensive shootout, which we saw the first quarter. So any offensive, any extra possession we can steal is going to be huge.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Looks like they're moving Ethan back with AC and have put David Ortiz
up
as
short.
kind of the shorter up back or long up back. Going to kick it back
to Ethan again.
I guess they'll like it again. He's headed the same direction. They're gonna sniff it out. They're gonna stop him there about the 17-yard line. Yeah, that one was sniffed.
It was a good tackle by number 53 right there for Montgomery Academy. Let's see, it's Liam Baker.
Yeah,
it's a good open field tackle right there. He kind of came out of his blind side over there as he's running left to right, and he came from this left side and just cleaned him up.
Yeah, he stayed his lane. MA real discipline. Good tackle there. Got a long field for us, starting, I guess, officially about the 18-yard line. Be 1st and 10 where we'll start. Got David in the backfield, flanking Christian to his left. Got twins left, twins right.
Got Benefield on a blitz, and that
He's got Burton across the middle. Great pass. And his forward progress. Oh, we got a flag. Late flag.
And we got ineligible, I think is what it's going to be. That play happened so quick, I don't even know how we had somebody get downfield because Benefield came on the blitz. For number 3, Benefield for MA on this right side.
Such a press.
Our left side, I mean, he was untouched. And I almost thought he grabbed Christian by the face mask when he hit him. But it was, he was going hard after the tackle. And Christian did a great job of getting rid of the ball. But it just happened so quick. I don't know how we had a ineligible downfield.
I'm trusting your judgment there. I saw no signal from White Hat, so we'll just go with it. So we're back the 13-yard line now.
It's going to be 1st and 15. We got David Ortiz Ramirez. Now we got another flag.
Jackson Burton was about 6 yards behind MA's defensive line.
False start on the ACA Eagles right there. So now we're looking at 1st and 20 from the 8-yard line.
Randy, not the direction we want to go.
It is not.
We need this possession. We need some points, and we backing up, man. Not the way we want to go.
We need to pull back some of that momentum that Montgomery Academy has taken right here because it's we don't with their offense, we don't want this to get out of hand quick.
It's going to be a
Christian on the keep up the middle with
He's
not
working,
a lot of running room right there. Picks up about 2.
Couple of yards.
So I think we're going to be 2nd and 18 at the 10 now. I do like the play call. I mean, we're deep in our own end zone. Christian has had a little bit of success this game. That we talked about it at halftime. Three rushes for 30 yards.
Yeah, you're right.
Kind of up the middle. Let's be cautious right there. It's 1st and 20. Let's try to pick up something. Montgomery Academy did a good job of closing the middle up right there.
Yeah, you almost want to say, well, Christian ran right into him. Well, those guys are pursuing him too. So, yeah, gap just closed really quick. Empty backfield, got quads right, and it's going to be a keep again. Yeah, a little bit better result.
Yep.
Got about 6 or 7 there. Going to bring it out to spotted, let's see, at the 16-yard line.
16, yeah.
So it's going to be 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12, yep.
Again, Randy, this is a tough 3rd down. Still behind the sticks, 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12 plus. Looks almost like 3rd and 13. got to dial something in. This is not 4-down territory. We need to convert on this
No,
one.
absolutely. I wonder how cautious you're going to play right here with deep in your own territory. Now we're going to take it underneath the AC, and they did a great job of collapsing
everybody's
that right there.
Everybody was there.
They knew they were expecting that right there, I think. And
looks like nobody was out here on David Ortiz Ramirez. I say that as the play is over.
Yeah, it was a loss of a yard right there. So now we're 4th and 14 from the 15. So we need a big punt right here, and
yeah,
the defense to
we need
come up
number
big.
2 to lose the ball in the lights, muff the punt, or just let it roll till it can't roll anymore.
And he is lined up at the ACA 45 to field this punt.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's really not where you want your opponents to start their possession as we roll the ball to the end zone for a
bad
punt.
Snap.
Not a bad kick.
No, we got
nice
a great
roll.
roll too. Ball goes out of
What was
bounds
it,
about the 43.
Yeah, 43, 42-yard line. Not a bad punt from about the goal line, the 2 or 3 yard line. So it was the best we could do there to get them back into their territory. Not a great possession there, Randy. Offensively, we looked out of sync. We looked the play call. We saw the play right out of half. Aggressive, slant, score. We just didn't see the creativity on that series there.
The offensive line looked to have a little trouble holding their blocks right there.
Yeah.
And we've done a great job all game. We've really, we talked about pregame that MA has more size than ACA does, but we've done a great job until that last drive. It really kind of took its toll. I don't know if they changed the scheme a little bit or what, but they did a better job of getting pressure.
Yeah.
Looked like that was a carry for loss of 1.
Yeah. Benefield stopped over there. Far side, loss of 1. He's second down and 11 from about the 42-yard line or so. They'll line up with
You got Vincent in motion over there. He's on the far side.
17. You see, is that 17 or is that 11 now? He's running the extra protection on this right side. So there's your pass went to the
underneath
left.
the Vincent.
Nobody there.
He's got a lane.
Nobody. There's a hold way out on the end. 55 had our guy held
And
undressed over there on the sideline.
Jordan Sanders and Levi Summers did a good job right there of just getting to him and saving
That's
a
a hustle.
touchdown.
That's a hustle tackle right there. This got to be a hold coming back. They're signaling over to the MA side.
An ineligible
receiver.
downfield.
That'll back the MA Eagles up for their second down play.
I think we're going to be 2nd and 16 now.
The 36, 37-yard line. All right, we'll reset. 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
2-minute in motion.
There's your
You got
extra
number
protection.
17 over here. Like
it's got to
you
be
keep
a
calling.
play. Yeah, there you go. Nice stop
Nice
there.
stop.
Very nice stop. Looked like Makai Gardner, number 5, was in. Stayed at home there. Forced him to cut up. When he did, the tackle was there. So great job.
And a pickup
5.
of 1 right there for them. So it's
Yeah.
going to be 3rd and 14.
Yeah. And here we go again. It's the same thing. A huge third down that we've got to make a stop on. Got a single man in the
A lot of
backfield.
motion in our defensive line right now.
Yeah. They're seeing something. They're scheming something.
I think they saw 17 go to the opposite
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
And
They've got an extra one out there.
Yep. They went to go move out there.
He stepped to him.
wide open.
Wow.
Wide open.
Wow. Nobody even thought about him, Randy. Nobody even thought about him.
I think we got so caught up on the shift and the motion just within our defense because the offense didn't motion or anything. We just lost them in traffic.
We look like we put the pressure package in, and then his defensive back to cover absolutely just watch the play unfold. He snuck 10, 15 yards behind him. Wow. All right, busted coverage touchdown for MA. Looks like the point after try be coming. That kick is
that
up.
kick
and
is good.
Yeah.
So we're going to be at 43-29 now.
Yeah, bad guys are up, 43-29.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Randy, we have got to have a drive here. You can kind of feel that momentum. You're seeing a little bit of a shoulders drop.
Yep.
Hands are on some hips.
Energy on the sideline has been sucked out.
It's
starting to get sucked out slowly.
That's right.
And we just need to find something within ourselves right here just to put a drive together, put some points on the board, and then come back and reset on defense.
Yeah. Totally agree.
Coach Epp is pulling the defense aside and, coaching them up and, trying to hopefully making some adjustments there.
Yeah, we've got to come out. We've got to sustain the drive, Randy. We've got to hold this ball. You hate to say as long as we can, but we've got to maintain possession of this game. We're 2 scores away at this point, so we've got to get a quick score in. And, frankly, we got to have a stop.
Yep.
We haven't seen that this half. Coach Epp is going to need a new board, a new dry erase board after tonight, unless he just needs 2 small ones. Bless his heart, I can feel his frustration. All right, 22, the 2-glove kicker is back on to kick for MA, and we've got both our guys are back. Ethan is up. AC, and of course now they kick it straight to. He's going to come up to the left side. Got a little bit of room.
He's got a lane. Oh, we got a flag on the play.
Wow, and he's going to horse collar him right there, so we're going to have offsetting penalties, I bet you.
I think we're going to have a hold on us and a horse collar on them.
So if one's a personal foul and one is a hold, how do you make that call?
I could pontificate and tell you what I think it would be.
That's a big word, man. That's a big word.
But I do not have my rule book here in front of me, so I'm going to see what happens.
There's no sense in talking down to me like that. Man. Got a personal foul.
Horse collar.
Pulling of the neck. Illegal blocking the back on us.
They offset. So now.
So we'll just take it where it is.
I'll take that as a good return. No. Now we're
going to re-kick it?
That's what it's looking like, doesn't it?
Let's do it. Okay. All right. I'm going to slide David up. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to slide him up right here. About 5 yards. And I'm going to keep AC back where he is. And I'm going to force their hand.
Looks like we're doing the opposite. We're sliding AC up.
Randy.
What is this?
If you were to draw this on paper, hello.
We talked about pulling all the stops out on special teams.
We've got the backyard formation set up. Got an interesting grouping here at the line. And, Randy, let me mention, number 22, the 2-glove kicker for MA, will be kicking off. Personnel grouping.
He wasn't the one that got the horse collar right there, was he?
He could. He's been known to make a tackle.
He has.
He's been known to make a tackle. And he's got on the gloves, so he could. That'd be his second horse collar of the night.
I think he has some stickum on those gloves just in case he needs to make a tackle.
He might.
It's not necessarily for the ball, for catching.
All right, David is scooting up.
He is.
And that ball is going to come to him.
David is going to catch it. And he is brought down at the 43-yard line.
52 happened to be there to let David run over him for the tackle. So, had a way to be there. 53, though. Your right place.
David did put his face mask in 53's chest.
Yeah.
And his face mask was still in 53's chest as 53 was on his back.
I'll tell you, though, 53, I had a good buddy of mine coming up. He weighed 67 pounds, I think, when he went out for spring football, 6th grade. I can appreciate the little 53s of the world.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of heart out there. He's on kickoff. So He's doing something right. All right, empty backfield. Snipes
With the
takes a
keep,
snap on the
he's
keep.
got a lane.
He's got a lot of lane. Oh, goodness, that's A.C. Walters, and he's breaking tackles down the sideline, down to the 13-yard line before he's wrestled out of bounds by M.A. A.C. knows he was so close.
To the 15, it looks like, maybe.
Yeah, going to spot him right at the 15-yard line. I thought that was Christian back there in the backfield.
43-yard rush right there for A.C. Walters.
That's what we need to get the momentum back. So red zone inside the 20. We're at the 15-yard line.
First and 10 to the 15.
Got Snipes back in the shotgun. Got David Ortiz flanking him to the left.
Twins on both sides.
Twins on both sides. There's your snap.
And
David
up the middle for
still nothing there.
No gain, it looks like. So we're going to be 2nd and 10 at the 15.
We were fortunate there. It looked like we jumped slightly before the ball was snapped. And must not have been enough.
I was trying to figure out what you were watching because I felt like I was on tape delay. You said there's the snap before the snap came out.
Look, I got this ESPN thing.
I mean, I guess so. I was impressed right there.
All right, same scenario. We got trips left, single wide right. There's a fake bubble. He's going deep.
Jackson Burton.
He's got a touchdown.
Great pass.
Great pass. He put it right where he needed to.
He dropped it in the bucket right there.
Great catch, good concentration. Jackson had a defender right there on him. Dropped the ball right in the spot. Back corner of the end zone at the fake bubble, just like we talked about earlier. 15-yard pass, AC to Jackson Burton. Touchdown Eagles. That'll bring the score to 35-43 with the ensuing what appears to be another point after.
We used a minute and 1 second right there.
I like it.
We talked about sustaining a drive, but I'll take the 6 points.
If you give me 6 points, I'll take however we get it.
Absolutely.
There's your snap. There's your kick. Randy, he's on the
it
board
is
again.
Good. It is good.
He's on the board again.
David Johnson said it doesn't matter if I'm a freshman.
No.
I'm going to show you how to kick.
Watch this. Great kick. That's exciting. So with 59 seconds left, Randy, in the third quarter, we've had, 3 touchdowns already this quarter?
3 touchdowns.
So 4 touchdowns. We've scored twice. It was 22. So, yeah, we've had 2 scores. MA's had 3 scores. So we've had 5 touchdowns here in this quarter. So it is it's exactly what we thought it'd be. Another first quarter right on us.
Yes.
Here's where we need that stop like we had in the first quarter
Correct.
as well.
Our defense from the second quarter needs to appear in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
But yet our offense from the first quarter needs to continue.
If you can dial that in.
If I could draw it up,
Yeah.
If I could put a request in.
The coaches are next door. Just walk over there and tell them.
Yeah.
All right. David Johnson on for our kickoff here. Lined up at the 35. Be approaching the ball at the 40. As he's kicking it from our right to left. That's a bouncer, and it is still loose. The ball's still loose. And it looks like MA is going to recover that ball about the 34-yard line. And that's where they'll take offense out to start 1st and 10 there. And, Randy, you're exactly right. This is where we got to have a defensive stop.
We do.
We've got to minimum get a stop. I'd love to see a turnover right here to keep riding this wave. We need another 7 points to get this game tied up to give us another sense of we're in it. I know we're just 1 score off now, but with MA having the ball, you almost feel like it's a two-score game just because of how elusive their offense is.
Correct, because they've been so successful this third quarter already.
That's a great job by number 9 there for ACA.
That's
Cooper, yeah. So 17 had that same shift. He was lined up on the right side. It was a run to the right. Cooper read it, kept him at home, and forced him to the middle. Was able to corral him there for that tackle. All right, 2nd down and 5.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock's running. 20 seconds on the play clock, so they'll definitely get a play off this quarter right here. And we got a flag. I think it's going to be
a false start, yeah.
I think so.
Looks like Friendly
False
did not
start.
think that penalty was too friendly. He threw his hands up at the ref as if that was the improper call.
So now we're 2nd and 10 from the 34-yard line. And
All right, same scheme
we're
there.
shifting.
Yeah, now we're shifting with them too. So we're seeing that Broderick Williams has moved out. There's your run to that side. Everybody's nice job, Micah. Is that Micah Merritt, 34?
Merritt.
He saw that run, fought the block, and great tackle to keep him to a gain of 1 there. Randy, we're seeing our defense pick up on, as the end of the third quarter there is here, we're seeing our defense pick up on this shifting that MA's doing on the line. Looks like we're making the adjustments left to right. And the only thing that's in question is just the tackle. So where the personnel's there, it's just an assignment game at that point. Are you seeing the same thing I am? When they're moving that motion around, looks like we're reacting the same way.
Yep. And right there at the end of that quarter, I saw Coach Michael Summers imploring the kids, get some energy right here, give it a little extra. Let's see what we have for the fourth quarter. Let's finish strong right here. So, this is still a good football game. We just need to come up with a stop right here, and let's take it one possession at a time.
So that was the end of the third quarter there. So we'll reset here with 12 minutes left. Got the full fourth quarter. They're going to let us play the whole fourth quarter. It'll be the first game in 3 or 4 that haven't had a run in fourth.
That is correct.
So this will be new. We'll have to play all 12 minutes. MA will come back out, now working from our right to our left on the 36-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 8. Is that what you're seeing, Randy?
3rd and 8.
So, again, you make this stop here, you got to anticipate
got a lot of movement.
And so there's your extra protection rolling over. He's got pressure. Forced throw. He's defended. Looks like the catch is made, yeah.
There was a lot of motion MA came out with right there, and our defense looked a little discombobulated, little out of.
Instead of that extra protection, that was actually the guy. The man in motion actually was he the one that went out into.
He ran an out route.
Gotcha.
And then Vincent ran it.
That's right.
Ran a deeper out route.
That's right.
I mean, they just
he
had
sucked
one
the short guy in,
and
DJ had the defensive back coming from the top. So late getting over, and really man on man, DJ's going to make that catch. 1st and 10 from the 45. Going to be a handoff to the left side. There's a hold out there that's not called. There it is. There's the flag. Jordan Sanders was undressed out there as he just could not seem to get his shoulder pads back on.
We spent a lot of time. It is a hold, so it's going to back them up. Let's see what they'll end up first, where they'll start first down at now. But, we spent a lot of time in the first quarter talking about that we really were going to sell out to try to stop the pass.
Yeah.
And it looks to now that we're really almost flip that.
Yeah.
We've been successful stopping the pass up till here recently. Recently in the game, and so we've kind of flipped our mentality, I think, and so now we're stopping the run. It's going to be 1st and 20 at the.
So it's like a 6-yard penalty
45.
there because the flag was thrown right at the 50.
And he's got
space.
He's
got great blocks. Jordan Sanders is there. Wow. Jordan Sanders with nearly a touchdown saving tackle there at the 25-yard line. So number 4 for MA, Braden Gordon, got loose there around end. Picked up several yards, good enough for a first down plus down to about the 26-yard line. That's where MA will.
He had cramps earlier, and he's still hobbling a little bit, but he didn't look too slow.
I'm going to say he shook the cramps.
I think so.
He shook the cramps. That Gatorade's powerful stuff, man.
Yes.
Not sponsored. Yet. All right.
We'll let you work on that.
Yes. Kind of a bunch formation. 3 guys in motion for MA. It would appear that the play is going to the right, and it's an up-the-middle handoff. And we're there. We're there.
Great defense right there.
Yeah. Looked like 33. Jaden McElrath was the first to meet.
Number 54, Logan Phelps, in on that tackle.
Nice. That was a great job. Yeah, it looked like 3 or 4 of those guys rallied around that tackle. So they're going to spot him at a gain of 1. So we'll take it. Nice tackle there up the middle on that run.
Looks like we may be bringing some extra pressure here on the outside.
Yeah, it appears that you've got protection from the right side, but throwing to the left. And there's your pressure. And there's your man. He's open.
Open
And there's
over
your
the
tackle.
middle.
Wow, we got him. Okay, nice job,
Levi Summers brought him down at the 1 yard line.
So
we had the pressure. He just had just enough time to get it off.
Pressure was there. The receiver was open. But the flip side of it is we actually had a guy to tackle him there.
We did.
Catch was made and the tackle was made.
Cooper Milner was there too.
Yeah, Cooper had him in coverage, and then Levi came over to make the tackle. Got it on the 1. I would assume we're going to see a heavy dose of number 4 here. It's going to be a Wildcat. His 12 sneakily runs out,
direct
and there's
snap
4,
to
direct
4,
snap.
And
he
looks
stopped.
like we stopped him at the 1.
He stopped. Micah Merritt and Levi Summers stop him. Well, they're going to
stop him at the 1 inch line.
Yeah, they're going to spot him way further up than where he was thrown down. The tip of the ball, it's tough to see from here, but I can't imagine there's an inch between the tip of the ball and the goal line. Generous spot there.
Definitely a good spot. So makes our work cut out for us right here. 2nd and inches, maybe 2. Number 4
Same
again,
thing, 4.
and he walks in.
Yeah, walks in. Touchdown, MA. Touchdown, MA.
We did a good job getting penetration up the middle, and he just bounced it out, and we had nobody there. So
yeah, that gap was wide open. All right, so your point after. .22, the 2-glove kicker will be on for the extra point. We're motioning still.
You know, we have gotten close to blocking one of those multiple times.
That kick is up and good.
So I think we're just trying to get leverage on that outside, see if we can't just get there.
Yeah, we're close every time. That time was Jordan Sanders. So with that, there's 9:26 left in the 4th. Randy, they put our backs against the wall. It's a 2-score game now, 50-36. Bad guys ahead. It's every possession now for us. We got to score.
Yep.
We got to score quick, and we got to score often, and we still have to have those stops that we talked about. Still haven't had a turnover, so I'm optimistic that we'll see one. Just one of those possessions here. You know we got the firepower. You know we got the playmakers. Got to get the ball in space. We'll see what happens with the chess match on the kickoff. With the only problem with the short kick is it doesn't allow some of our blockers to get in place. You know, we're talking about David scooting up to catch that last kick. It'd almost be more beneficial if Dabney would have caught it and just turned around and handed it to him or walked back and handed the ball off to allow the blockers to get in place.
Some kind of misdirection right there.
Yes. So everybody has crept up now, with exception of David Ortiz-Ramirez, who's back about the 12-yard line. A.C. Walters about the 26-yard line. They're opposite hashes. Now we're shifting back, getting back in our standard formation there. Middle of the field's open. Still got Dabney on the far hash there. Looks like it's coming to the middle of the field.
Long right there.
There's Thielen. Catches the ball. He's got a nice little return. Hard to bring down.
Yeah, hard run right there to get up to the 35.
That's not a small ninth grader. Going to bring the ball out to the 36, 35-yard line. That's where the Eagles will take over possession there, or start their possession there, 1st and 10. And Randy, we keep harping, but this is where we got to do it.
Yep.
This is where we got to do it. We scored on the last possession quickly. We need to be looking to do the same thing.
We need just long enough for our defense to catch their breath.
Yes.
Get a good game plan in, but let's score a touchdown. We got a reverse.
Yeah,
Dabney, and he's brought down about 6 yards in the backfield.
Yeah, not the best play call when your offensive line is getting rushed upon like they are. The penetration was there, and they were way deep in the backfield by the time that that second handoff was made. Got David Ortiz. Yeah, empties the backfield, works out to the right. They're bringing a man behind Christian there. He's pressured.
He's got it out to Jackson Burton. And
yeah, looks like the catch is made.
Pickup of about 10 yards.
Yeah.
11.
Going to make it was this a second down, third down?
Third and 4.
Third and 4 from about the 42-yard line. Looks like Burton's hurt. Jackson's on the line, and he is injured. He is bent over, grimacing in pain here.
He can't even get off the line. And
there's a fumble. AC, you had to see that ball coming. It was floating out there to him. Bubble screen. We've gone to the well a couple of times, Randy, and I think all our tricks are being seen.
Yeah.
It's time to get back to what we know. And unfortunately, it's 4th and 5 here from the 40-yard line in our territory.
And we have to go for it.
And we have to go for it. So we've still got Jackson out there. He is limping around. So it looks like we're going to take a timeout.
Let's talk this over, figure out.
7:50 left in the fourth. This is where you gotta strike. You can't afford to give this ball up here. You hate to say it, Randy. You give this ball up here, turnover on downs. It's going to make it really, really hard for us.
Especially, their offense is clicking. We hadn't stopped them.
Yes.
I don't think the second half we haven't stopped them yet. So, it's just your back's against the wall right here. See what kind of play you can draw up and move the chains and see if we can't march downfield.
Yeah, you're right. I can see some of the coaches down there showing how they should be throwing their hips as they're throwing the ball out for that bubble screen. It's almost humorous seeing the demonstration down there because we were just talking about that during the half.
Yes.
During our break about the interception that was thrown there to the corner of the end zone that kind of had a little air under it, and that was the result. So anyway, here we are, 4th and 5 from the 40-yard line. Going to be an empty backfield set here.
We got an extra blocker in.
And they're bringing a bunch.
Right.
And he is under pressure, and he just throws it away. He throws the ball away. So that's what we didn't want, Randy. MA is going to take over 1st and 10 from our 40-yard line. And it's gut check time if you're ACA defense. It's gut check time. You got to figure out if this is where we're going to do it or not.
Your defense has really got to bow up right here.
Defense has got to bow up. We got to see some pressure. And if I'm MA, if I'm predicting this, it's going to go 2 different ways. We're going to run the ball to try to finish the game, or we're going to do what I'm afraid we're going to see.
Run by Benefield up the middle right there.
Yeah, that's
Pick
10 yards.
Of 10 yards.
Yeah, that's first down. Down to the 30. Down to the 30. 7.5 left in the fourth. MA up 50-36 on ACA.
They will bleed this play clock down to 5 seconds or so, I imagine, and just keep that clock running.
Yeah, I would say so. This game is secure as long as you maintain this clock and this good ball control, and I think that's what we're going to see them do here.
And you've seen their defensive line kind of take over right here. That was a good hit right there. Who was in on that?
That was Jackson Burton. Limp and all, he's in there.
Yep.
Ball's going to be marked at the 30, call it the 28-yard line there for second and 8.
Yeah. As I was just saying, their offensive line had been getting a good push. Our defensive line got a good push right there. And Jackson was able to come in from his linebacker spot and clean it up. So let's see if our defensive line can't get a good push again. And looks like we're going to bring some extra pressure, or at least show extra pressure. They're going to motion out.
Yeah, they've got a weird formation here. And there's plenty of room to
sealed
block
the
over
corner
there.
right there.
Yeah. And we just bit.
About a 15-yard pickup right there. So another first down.
Where's that ball spotted, Randy? Is that
19.
14?
Yeah, 14, sorry.
14-yard line, 1st and 10. This is beginning to be painful as we see them just run the ball at will like we wanted. Towards the end of the game, they're a lot more effective than they were first part of the game. Got some tired boys out there, and being leaned on is not setting up the same way. You got to think this is going the same direction to the right side as it is, and we're late on penetration, and we're gonna let him go.
Touchdown.
Yeah, we're gonna let him go. So
I think our fatigue starting to show a little bit right there. He did a good job of running through a few arm tackles right there. If we got to sink our hips and finish the tackle right there. But that was a great run by Benefield right there.
Sure. We had 12 to run behind, so I think you or I both could run behind those guys. Them some hosses out there. All right, so that'll bring our score to 56.
Pending the extra point.
Yeah, 36. And we'll wait on them to motion their protection. The snap. The kick is up and good. That'll bring your score to 57-36. 21-point game. Randy has 3 scores. There's 5.5 left. I'm gonna need you to give me a little bit of faith, Randy. What should I cling to here?
What we should cling to is our offense is still capable of scoring quick.
They are.
So that's we're obviously fighting an uphill battle right here, but our offense has the firepower to score quick. We've shown that tonight. We've shown that in the past several weeks. All season we've scored the ball pretty well. So let's see if we can't get back to our normal offense, draw something up, score quick, and then defensively we're just going to have to man up and make a stop. I mean, there's no other way about it. So
offensively, Randy, the only worry I have is it looks like all the cards have been played for us, and with 5.5 left in the fourth, it looks like our fuel tank is pretty low. So for us to do what we do best, and that's get the ball in space to our playmakers, we've got to go back to the basics. I don't know that we got time to do that, but that's what we're good at. So it's how we score. So be interesting to see what Coach Dawkins has dialed up for us here. As number 22, the 2-glove kicker for MA is back to kick this ball off.
And let's start with a good return.
It's a short kick.
Short kick to Teelan Long again.
Teelan Long. He's going to cross the field, get around the end. Nice return there to the 35. MA sideline, they've seen the tackle for the first time. They're very excited about it.
That student section is right there, and they're just pumped.
They are literally right there. They are on the fence. No, they're having a big time over there. A lot to cheer for. All right. So first and 10, 34-yard line. Snipes trots onto the field with a play.
Let's see what we dial up right here. Going empty backfield.
Yeah, trips right.
Looks like Levi Summers is in for Jackson Burton. So
got a little bit. There's a hold. That's going to come back.
And Ethan, oh my goodness. Didn't matter at the end of the day, but Ethan Dabney was wide open down there.
Yeah, he was. And again, you saw the ball float to where even if he had made the catch, it was going to be questionable whether his feet were in or not. So I will say phenomenal catch by the ref right there. Our line judge here, he needs to be signed up to play somewhere. That was a great snag. Looked like Bryson Dabney threw the ball back, and he got off the ground. He head-topped,
okay,
you could say.
He needs to borrow those kickers' gloves.
Yes, he does. 2-glove kicker. He does have 2 gloves. All right, 24-yard line. Going to be first in a bunch for ACA. See what we can muster up here. Going to be a handoff
to David up the middle. They just it looked like it was a read, and there was no read to make because the defensive line was right there. It was they blew it up right at the mesh point, and he could have kept it, handed off. It was not going to go anywhere. Again, we're back to the pressure the defensive line for MA is now creating. We're just our offensive line is having trouble holding their blocks at this point. A lot of that pass floated up, intended for
thrown out of
number
bounds,
2,
yeah.
Bryant Swindle.
It is it's that point in the game, Randy, where everything's just frustrating. So we're seeing some miscues offensively. We're desperation throws.
And you're 3rd and 20, so you don't have a whole lot in
you
your
don't-
playbook
you don't.
for
You
3rd
don't.
and 20.
Not at this point. You do not. We're going to put Bryant Swindle man-to-man out here on the near hash here close to us. You got trips left. David Ortiz in the backfield for protection.
It looks like we're going to him out in the out.
Ball's caught, yeah.
I thought he stepped out of bounds, but he did not.
So a reasonable gain there. Looks like
Yeah.
about
It's gonna be
about a 9-yard gain?
4th and 11.
4th and 11 from the 33 and a half.
I like the play call. They're giving him man coverage all night.
Yeah.
We're lining up trips or on the far side, and they're doubling AC over there. Obviously they have somebody following David wherever he's going, spying him. So I like this idea to come back to Bryant in man coverage. Christian keeps it, and he's pushed out of bounds short of the
that's no
first
good.
down. So he's pushed out at the 39-yard line. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, about the 39-yard line, nearly the 40. So decent gain, didn't matter. Had to get 10, got 5. So that'll flip the possession arrow back to the other guys, and this should be where we see, I would think.
We saw a heavy dose of Benefield last possession.
Up 3 scores, I wouldn't think we would see anybody remotely close to a starter knowing that playoffs are right on our heels.
You're probably right there. Reed McBride is still out there at quarterback. DJ Vinson's still out there.
So was Benefield.
Benefield's still out there, along with Friendly over on the far side. So
Well,
I think they're ready to. I think they're running up the middle. They want to control the clock. Run up the middle just picks up 7 yards right there, 8 yards for Benefield. It's a great run, good push by the offensive
sure.
line.
I mean, it is grind. In on offense, Randy, is number 22, the two-handed kicker for MA.
That's why he's got the two gloves.
Sure. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 31-yard line. We have a stopped clock. Okay, it started back. Play clock was stopped as well, so.
Hand off to Benefield up the middle.
He's good enough for a first down.
Yep.
Ball brought out to the 28-yard line.
Brought down by Jackson Burton right there.
So we're just inside of 3 minutes left in the 4th. As we look, Randy, to next week, I think there's a lot we can take from this game offensively. I mean, I think it's been a respectable showing. Defensively, we knew we had some shortcomings out there. You go against Division I talent, even with upperclassmen, you're going to fight an uphill battle. Good stop there. That a way to get in there, Levi Summers. Great hustle there. Brought down for no gain. Be a 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line. So you've got stuff to build on. I think as we start to film look to prepare. I think there's a lot of things we can go back and look at from this game. Looks like we're going to have some of our seniors make it out on the field for senior night. There's number 26, Eli Walker in. He'll be on this giant over here for MA.
Hand off to number 11 up the middle for MA. That's Mitch Corley
Yeah.
in for MA. I think they're starting to sub some of their players too at this point.
Yeah, I think so. I think I would be too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Gain of about 5.5 yards. Going to be third and about the same.
Yeah, but I'm with you. I think, defensively we had some stuff that we did good tonight. We played well, and then we kind of fell off. I think some fatigue got to us a little bit, and we were just unable to maintain the pressure at the line of scrimmage. And
yeah, we knew they had some size. They had a lot of size on the line. We knew it was going to pose problems. They've got great height and length. Comes to the receiving core. Quarterback's no slouch.
Yes.
We talked about him. He's a ninth grader. It's essentially like watching one of our sons out there run the varsity offense. So plenty of talent out there. And my goodness, I think you should look for these guys to make a run.
Ladarius Walters on the tackle right there.
Yeah, that was an awkward landing, and that's why you don't want anybody that's a starter to come out and play.
Yes.
Because he's injured, and it looks like he has it's going to be an upper leg injury there. We got 30 seconds left. I mean, we were so close to getting out of here without somebody being injured. Yeah, and you kind of expect Randy to just take a knee here. There was 50 seconds left.
I would think so, right? Especially now.
Let's
maybe
take
one play too late.
Let's take a knee and get out of here. Let's hope this young fella is just a cramp or a pulled muscle and nothing bad. He's back on his feet, very, very ginger as he walks back onto the field of play to cross over. I would fully expect to see a big knee from MA right here to take this thing to the bus. 30 seconds left. MA's up 57-36. So there's a timeout on the field due to the injury. Looks like the refs are ready to reset, wind the clock.
Looked like number 11 was trying to stay in the game.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't think so either, but he was trying to go back into the huddle right there.
Yeah. I don't think the trainer's going to let that go.
Yeah, looks like they are in victory formation here. So.
MA believes that they will win, Randy. They do.
They are chanting that.
Yeah. There's your knee.
At this point, I believe they'll win too.
I believe so too. There's your knee. That'll run the clock out as the clock ticks here. It's a formality, Randy. We had a great game plan. We thought we knew we were going to play our best. If they played their best, we knew it was going to be a tough game.